introductions. We've had all the pomp and circumstance. We've had all the fuss and feathers. But it's time. It's time for Dodger baseball.
What's up, everybody? What's up? Valhalla Sports Talk is on the air. Dodgers versus Phillies, game one of the three-game set from Philadelphia. And Valhalla Sports Talk wants to welcome you and yours to the party.
Welcome to the party. Welcome to the party.
3 streams in a row, actually 6 streams in a row in 6 days. 3 against the Phillies, 3 against the Detroit Tigers. And I'll be here for each and every one of them. Shout out to the early arrivals in the chat. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. Yo, what's up, buddy? Ella Shiva in the house. Yep, heard about Glass now. Sheila, up in here. What's up, Sheila? Goose Sports. Duck Goose is in the house. What was that, Mario Andretti? That was the Dodger Mobile, bro. That was the Dodger Mobile. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. Give the video a like.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
Gabriel Miller says Wheeler's pitching. Gonna be a long day for the Doyers. Go Dodgers, baby, says Viking Jerome. Summer Obe in the house. Hey, Val, VST homies, COO Thor, and that ghost behind Val. What ghost? What ghost? Chico's here, y'all. Just 5 minutes ago, Chico was dropped off for a week. I thought it was for 2 days. It's for a week that Chico is here. Chico, what's up, buddy? Dodgers Phillies, though. Game one. All right, let's get into the pregame, y'all, because we don't have a lot of time. I got on a little late. We got about 10 minutes to first pitch. 10 minutes to first pitch. Dodgers 55-36, 27-17 away from Dodger Stadium. Take on the Phillies, best record in baseball, 58-32, 33-14 at home. 3:40 start on TBS on your local television dial. Back tightness for Glass now, Gabriel. Back tightness. Warlita Arciaga up in here. What's up, Warlita? Robin Brazel in the house. What's up, Robin? All right, Bobby Miller, Zach Wheeler. Miller 1-1. 25 innings pitched, 25 hits, 25 Ks, 15 base on balls, 5 home runs. Wheeler, 9-4, probably their best pitcher. 2.74 ERA. 78 hits, 119 Ks, 33 base on balls, 10 home runs. The Dodgers are the dog in this one, y'all. The Dodgers are the dog here in game one. They're getting a run and a half. Plus 135 on the money line. Philadelphia minus 155. Over-under for runs scored is 9.5. 9.5 in the chat. Let me get your predictions, y'all. What's the score going to be? And who's going to be victorious in this matchup? No. Back tightness. Will Bowie in the house. Big game. Good morning, Vietnam. 5:30 a.m. time check. Danny says Phillies. Looks like we're going to have some Philly fans in here, y'all. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Mimo Fonseca. Robert Prado in the house. Robert Prado. We got 34 in the house, y'all. All right, matchup predictor. According to ESPN Analytics, gives the Phillies a 63% chance of victory tonight. Dodgers 37%. Game will take place Citizen Bank Park, Philadelphia, PA. 81 degrees, partly cloudy. Home plate umpire Derek Thomas. First base umpire Brennan Miller. Brian Honora, second base. Chris Conroy at third. Since we don't have a bunch of time, I'm going to get right to the lineups, y'all. I'm going to get right to the lineups for tonight. A point of contention for me today. Ohtani going to lead off. Smitty, the catcher. Freeman, first base. Teoscar Hernandez in right. Outman in center. Rojas at short. Lux at second. Vargas in left field. We got a traffic cone on third base. And Bobby Miller on the bump. A big orange traffic cone on third base, y'all. The Phillies get everybody back for today. Schwarber, DH, Turner, shortstop, Harper, first base, Bohm, third base, Stott, second base, Castellanos in right, Marsh in left, Marchand at catcher, Rojas center field, Wheeler on the bump. The lineup goes left, right for the Dodgers, y'all. And I got to tell you, this whole fire Dave Roberts thing, might be time for me to join the chorus. Because why we keep trotting this clown out there at third base is beyond me. Yeah, I think this might have been kind of a scheduled break for Glass now, to be honest with you, Summerow. I think this might be kind of a scheduled break. But I thought that about Muncie as well, y'all. Hey, V, we have the Battle of the Titans. Go Dodgers. Let's get it. William Townsend, 10-8 Dodgers. ESPN MLB Analytics is reliable as my weatherman. Coin toss is Will Bowie. William looking for some fireworks. All right, let's get this thing all lined up, y'all. Let me close the windows I no longer need. All right, betting is open. You use your Valhalla Sports Dog points to bet the winner of the game. Choices are Dodgers or Phillies. Bet between 10 and 100,000. If you got that many, and you too could be Voight rich by the end of the evening. Series of the years is Cedillos. What's up, Sarah Smole? Miss Sarah? 2 boxes arrived today, y'all. Let me turn on this audio, though.
But there's nothing like
2
being
care
there.
packages today arrived at the VST Studios. So let's get into those real quick. First, from Mr. Catalano. Mr. Catalano sent me a Don Newcomb bobblehead. That will be the bobblehead tonight. Sent me some cards, as well as a little something for the COO. I won't open it till I see her on Thursday. Some Twizzler bites. I'm guessing these are Cracker Jacks, y'all. They're in these weird packages. I hope it's not illicit. But I'm thinking they're Cracker Jacks. It's just a guess. Based on feel. He also sent me the Golden Stamp book of the Brooklyn Dodgers. And I'm not sure if this is a World Series program. 1974 World Series. I haven't had a chance to look at it, but I'll check it out later. And I thank you so much, Mr. Catalano. You are too kind, sir. You are far too kind. All right, now, everybody gasp, because we're pulling Mr. Newcomb out of the packaging. We're pulling Mr. Newcomb out of the packaging. You know, I like my bobbleheads to be free. And we got Newcomb ready to be shook. Ready to be shook, y'all. So welcome to the bobblehead rotation, Don Newcomb. That's my first bobblehead with a Brooklyn logo on the hat, y'all. First one. First one with the Brooklyn Beats. But he'll be on the bump today. Next package. Next package. From David. We got the Bobby Miller bobblehead for the COO. You know we love our taffy here. And another little thing from Disneyland. Give me a fighting chance against Ohtani. Is my very own blue lightsaber. So too cool. Thank you, both of you. You're too kind. Way too kind. I actually had to watch a Dodgers game today. Rogelio Lozano in the house. What's up, Rogelio? So all kinds of goodies, y'all. All kinds of goodies. Thank you so much, y'all. Elvis Sanchez in the house. Great toilet reads there. Some robe. Jacob Frederick in the house. Phillies want no part of Don Newcomb. What's he got going on around his neck? I think that's a piece of glue coming down there or something. It's weird. First one with the Brooklyn B. All right, here we go. 92 degrees, feels like 100. Humidity 59, 9-mile-an-hour winds. It's hot in Philly, y'all.
Let's give you the tail of the tape. You got the Dodgers first in runs per game. The Phillies are third. You have the Phillies first in team ERA. The Dodgers third in team ERA. So no matter which way you slice it,
absolutely, Jay.
This is best on best.
It really is, and when you look at these two teams,
COO got her a Bobby Miller coming out.
The National League playoffs to get to the World Series. Both
these
teams
my lightsaber,
are pointed in that direction, and that is their goal. So it's an exciting series.
Ohtani, you want some of me?
Or wish that good teams are taking the field. Both really good teams are taking the field.
The starting lineup in this series opener. Shohei Ohtani leads off as a designated hitter.
Starting lineup.
Starting batting second. Freddie Freeman third. Teoscar Hernandez.
Dodgers in the road grays.
4 All-Stars to kick off the lineup for the Dodgers. James Outman batting fifth in center field. Miguel Rojas holding it down at short. Gavin Lux at
Max
second.
at the Yankees
Miguel
game.
Vargas getting the start in left field. And Kevin Biggio rounding out the order at third base. The test is a tough one. The right-hander
I predict Harper with 4 home runs. Damn, Rudy.
And Oral, he is pitching like a potential
Damn, Rudy, you're not greedy.
in the National League.
This rotation for the Phillies is very, very good, and this guy's at the top of the heap. His last 3 outings, he's gone almost 20 innings and only
Geeky Ghosty in the house. Shout out to the 77 up in here, up in here. Hit that subscribe if you're new.
In those last 3 outings, but he's coming into this start against the Dodgers and their outstanding
All right, Phillies in their home whites with the pinstripes.
The sinker and the sweeper are the best pitches right now that are working. 4-seam fastball, he'll take it up in the strike zone. The cutter is there for lefties. Won't
Michael
throw that
Lowe
much
in the house.
to
What's up, Mike?
righties at all, but look for him to keep the ball down with that sinker and sweeper, get balls hit into the ground.
That look brought to you by StatCast 3D, powered by Google Cloud. Wheeler was just named to another All-Star team, but already replaced by Paul Skeens of the Pittsburgh Pirates. That's because Wheeler starting today and scheduled to start Sunday, the first half finale for the Phils.
L.A. Lou in the house.
All-Star. They kick off this
Michael
3-game
Lowe,
series.
been a member for 17 months. Got a war tier, y'all. Got a war. Ohtani stepping in.
Atmospheres in all of baseball.
Shout out to my friend from Korea. Got rid of the wasp nest, but they came back to start a new one.
Ohtani steps in.
All right, come on, Ohtani. Let's go, baby. Let's try to win us a series on the road.
And now the first pitch of the game from Zach Wheeler. Ohtani fouls it away. 4th consecutive All-Star nod for Show. It's a major league record for a designated hitter. Of course, because that's what Ohtani does. Things that we've never seen before. Mighty rip.
Swing and a miss. High heat on the inside.
Ohtani takes time.
Fastball low and away at 97, then up and in at 97. Two specific locations.
Leticia Arjona in the house. Sorry to hear about your comeback from the Vikings. Sad news. Yeah, that was sad.
Two-strike pitch from Wheeler.
All right, Ohtani strikes out swinging.
98 up and in from Wheeler.
You try and get starting pitchers early before
Got him
they
with the
find
high
their
heat, yo.
location and their rhythm. These first three pitches were absolutely perfect. And it just goes to show you how hard it is to hit off of great pitching when Ohtani strikes out on three pitches.
All right, Will Smith.
Now Will Smith.
Catches the edge there. Beautiful command so far by the Philly pitcher.
Well, homered in 4 consecutive ABs over
Nufo
the weekend.
in the house.
He played in all 3 games. One ball, one
That
strike.
one just misses. 1-1.
It's been a
Smitty hitting
home run barrage
271,
from Smith
15
of
home
late.
runs, 55 RBIs.
While the average may be down, the slug has been way up.
Well, the adjustment
Grounded
was a
foul.
little relaxation up in the neck and shoulder area. And it's a lot like athletics when you tell guys not to try so hard.
1-2 to
Less is
Smitty,
sometimes
1-2.
more, and everybody wants to engage every muscle in their body and kind of tense up and feel strong. That's not what gets it done.
Smitty chases low, swing and a miss.
Foul tip
Yeah,
on
it's
that
got a
breaking
piece.
ball.
Oh, no, he
Yeah.
tipped it. He
Go
tipped
from
it.
being the home run hitter that's the hottest Dodger in the lineup to
They say he did.
saving yourself with a little foul tip.
Still alive, y'all.
So another 1-2 pitch from Wheeler. This one spikes
This
even
one in the
further.
dirt. 2-2.
So well, that's the count even.
Throws both a sweeper and a curveball. The difference, of course, is
I don't
more
know, Nufo.
lateral
I'll have to
break
figure it out
with the
afterwards.
Sweeper, and the curveball will go more 12-6.
What's up, N-Rocks? Rubio in the house.
On 2-2. Smith swings and grounds
2-2 ground ball up the middle, base hit. Let's go. Let's go. Do that dance.
Time now for the Audi player profile.
Sorry, Smitty. I almost put
Man
you on
who's
the
due
bench
up
for a
now, Freddie
K.
Freeman in his career against the Philadelphia Phillies, or will those numbers play?
Wheeler's
active
tight
hitter
and
has
upright
more
with his
hits
delivery, says
against the
Ode.
Phillies than Freeman.
And he's got some power in those numbers,
Ohtani been
too,
in
with
a
the
funk
home runs
lately.
and the
When
doubles,
is
and,
the
of course,
All-Star
the
break?
RBIs.
6
when you're doing
games,
that
bro.
kind of damage.
3 games against the Phillies, 3 against the Tigers.
He's also done plenty of damage against Zach Wheeler. Ball one inside.
Inside ball to
Lifetime
Freddy.
against the Phillies righty. Freddy,
Happy Taco
is a
Tuesday, says
412
Mikey
hitter.
Grow.
21 hits.
Kerm in the
6
house.
of them for extra bases.
What's up, Kerm? Come on, Freddy.
Ground ball to first. Bryce Harper
Headed to
fresh off
first.
the line,
Harper
steps
tags
on
the bag. They go to
gets one
second.
to throw, takes
Smitty
Turner
is
off the
safe
bag
at second.
base, so Smith is safe. Now 2 out in the top of the first inning.
Now
Bryce
2
hasn't
outs.
been at first base his whole career, of course, and he might think about sending that ball to second right away to get the lead runner, keep him out of scoring position with 2 outs, but he elected to go to the bag, and that made it a tag play at second. Smith safe easily.
All right, that's going to bring up Teoscar.
Now Teoscar Hernandez. Smith in
Thursday,
scoring position.
Leticia, Thursday night.
2 out against Wheeler.
Up high,
Fastball
call
and
strike.
1.
This is a situation that got Teoscar onto the All-Star team.
Let's
with
go,
all the
Freddy,
people
says
that he
N-Rocks.
has driven in with runners in scoring position and driven in himself with all those home runs.
5th in the NL in home runs and RBIs.
The 0-1 to Teoscar.
He swings through, strike 2. 6-game hitting streak to start the month of July for Hernandez as well.
Wheeler is on his game.
The Mango fan, hey Val,
After a
hello.
peek at Smith, delivers the 0-2. Ground ball to short.
Ground ball,
Turner to his
shortstop.
left. And
Throw from
Hernandez
Turner,
beats
pulls
it
him off the
out.
bag, safe.
The hustle from Hernandez. It's Dodgers on the corners.
Trey Turner's throw is slightly errant. I'm wondering if Bryce Harper couldn't stretch because he just came back from the AL with the hamstring issue and not a lot of confidence in it. You can see it's kind of an awkward stretch over there where he's in the middle of the bag, it looks like, and to get to this ball curving in towards home, slides the foot up, but there is not a lot of flexibility in those legs to keep the foot on.
E6 on Turner at the corners for James
I can bring up
Outman.
James Outman.
The infield defense for the Phillies in this first inning has not been optimal. Check swing, and he did go around.
I say he went around on the
That's
check
crew chief
swing.
Chris
0-1
Conroy
to
at third
Outman.
base.
Wheeler, an expert
Makes
at
the
weak
deals
contact,
now.
and he's gotten it so far, but he's still in the jam.
The 0-1 to Outman.
Come on, Outman.
Fastball up
Inside
and in.
ball. Evens it up.
James was called up
1-1.
Friday.
1-1.
In action both games Saturday, Sunday. Went 3 for 5 across those 2 games. Ball, 1 strike, 2 on, 2 out.
High catches up high corner. What a beautiful pitch again.
Freeman and Outman.
1 ball,
Ohtani,
2
he's
strikes.
gone fastball in.
John
He's
says
gone
runners in
cutter
scoring
in,
position
and
has
now he
killed
comes
this
with the
team. I'll take the
two-seamer, has
gift.
it leak back over the plate. That's quite a
First time
arsenal
I hear
right there.
they credit a fielder's lack of flexibility, says Jay Ramirez. Outman chases down low.
Of Marchand, so 2 stranded in the top of the first inning. Bobby
Well,
Miller will take the ball when we come back to Philadelphia.
we didn't waste no time stranding a couple. Marlene Castro checks in from Sin City, Nevada. I saw the Phillies against the Tigers. It was a blowout. Says Gamenga fan. All right, 91 in the chat, y'all. 91 up in here, up in here. We're headed to the bottom of the first. 0-0. Come on, Bobby. Be on today. Be on today, Bobby Miller. Ain't that right, Don Newcomb? Ain't that right, Don Newcomb? Phoenix too. Phoenix crazy hot too. So Chico's parents are headed to San Diego for the rest of the week. I'm not sure where he went. Chico. Maybe he's laying on the couch there. When is your what getting back, Leticia? What's up, Wilmer? What's going on, Wilmer? Wilmer! Let's go Dodgers, says Nufo. Nah, he's been doing good since he got back, y'all. Give him a break. Chased one down low. It happens.
First base, Alec Bohm, an all-star at third, cleaning up. Bryson Stott at second. Nick Castellanos in right. The last 3, Brandon Marsh in left. Rafael Marchand behind the plate. And Johan Rojas in center field. Bobby Miller gearing up for
come on, Bobby. Let's have a good first inning, bruh.
battle to get through 5 innings a week ago
Please.
in Arizona. His first pitch to Schwarber.
First pitch.
Field, tailing toward Vargas, and Vargas takes a tumble.
What is Vargas
Makes
doing
the
out there?
catch.
But
The
man,
sun-
I think the sun messed with him. But he landed hard on his back.
Or the lights or what it got lost in it, but it definitely was
He looked at the
lost
last
at
minute
the
like
very
he had
end.
been
Let's
shot.
Take a look at his eyes and see if the sun. Yep, it gets right.
Yeah,
in
he
the
lost
sun.
it in
You're
the
right,
sun.
Steve.
No
And he goes
sunglasses
and
on.
takes his hand and grabs it to his face as it gets in the big ball of fire.
And he hit hard, y'all. Damn.
That is well done. You're just
What a catch.
anticipating then where the
Turner is exactly that.
Oh, shit.
And since coming off the injured list, 18 games, he's back.
Let me refresh it, y'all.
OPS. Came to his 3rd All-Star game. pulls a fastball away. Trey in front 2-0. May 4th to June 17th, a hamstring injury kept him out.
Trey Turner up here, y'all.
No
outside
strikes.
ball.
He kind of picked up where he left off last year. The second half of the year, he was outstanding, and so he has just taken that right into the offseason and in this year.
On 3-0. Miller's on the board with strike one.
All right, 3-1 to Turner.
Going back since August 5th.
333 average, 23 home runs, 65 RBIs.
3-1.
Fouled this off.
Strike, squaring the count.
He had a game last week where he hit 2 home runs
235, struggling
in the same game
in his first season in Philly, and he owned that. He said, "quote I suck." Well, the Philly fans here, they gave him a standing ovation in the fourth.
Oh, gotcha,
Turned
Leticia.
his Phillies career around.
Bouncing balls. Yeah, she's supposed to be back Thursday. Tate Kubler in the house.
Yes, was 657 before the standing ovation. It was the second worst among qualified National League hitters. You'd never
What's up,
seen
Dan
Trey
Lavender?
Turner
What's
be
up, man?
that lost at the plate.
3-2.
They will try and put him away with
Sit him
another
down.
3-2.
Ripped. Base hit. Left field.
Well, you've seen it here with the Philly fans before. When you admit that you're bad, instead of making excuses, they actually have a love affair with you because they are very literal people. Here, they want the truth, and if you own up to it, they will come onto your side.
They're talking about Turner's struggles last year.
Working, and their attitude is that way when they come to the ballpark.
That's going to bring up Harper, who is injured. Came back for this game. You know, nobody takes the game off for us.
The injured list with a hamstring strain on June 28th. Jack swing. He held up. This is where the injury occurred, and it happened hustling down the line. He said before he got to the bag, it wasn't on the stretch.
Miller usually has great first few innings and struggles in the fourth.
Like this before.
LA Lou put 2,000 on the Doyers.
But here he is back before the All-Star
Is betting
break.
not working, y'all, or what?
Big swing, big miss.
Well, pulled hamstrings and strained hamstrings are different.
Oh, there we go. It'll work.
Strain could come from it kind of cramped up on him. Maybe a little dehydration. Just
Ray Castaneda in the house. It's a Bray.
Good breaking ball
Felipe
there.
Mancha.
That was beautiful from Bobby. Do it again.
1-1 to Harper. They go to first. Turner safe. Turner, one of the fastest players in the MLB.
Going change up unless they were setting him up for a fastball in, knowing they're going to first, and I'll just let Harper
Freddie tells him not to take a lead. Harper 303.
Harper swinging.
Ripped. Off the glove of Freddy. He gets it. And they get him at first.
And he's out.
Boy, you end up with the same kind of running from Bryce Harper that when we saw the replay of his injury.
This is going to be close, y'all. This will be close.
Smelling a base hit.
So it was a line drive. Freeman dives up in the air, knocks it down, charges over to get it, and the scoop to Miller. And wow, real close. If Harper's not got that issue with the hamstring.
He went through some tests who say I can play, and that proved it.
That little hesitation thinking Freddie got the line drive, ultimately cost Harper.
We got Turner on second.
Now Alec Bohm.
This is their dog, y'all. This is their guy.
Down low. It's been loud contact against
It's not necessarily a superstar, but clutch.
Line out from Schwarber 98. Turner single north of 101. Harper's at 93.
Ground ball.
Rojas throwing on the run.
Let's go.
Stranded by Bobby Miller. Good start to this first game of this.
It's time to do summer your way.
Second inning, y'all.
So you can dig into more projects, pack in more flavor.
Elishiva Jones in the house. Caleb Witten. This is a big series for the Dodgers. If they take 2 out of 3, it will be big for them. Truth. Dodged a bullet there, says Lions. Yep. Miggy Rowe is incredible, says Elishiba. 90 in the chat, y'all. Share this out. Let's get some more people up in here. Dodgers, Phillies. Battle of two of the best teams in baseball. Phillies with the best record in the MLB. Dodgers about 3 games behind them in the win column. A few more in the loss column, though. Theo, what's up, Mr. V? Must be lonely nights if the COO... Is the COO taking your calls? Yes. Not only that, Theo, I got some company now. Brought in some company to keep me company. Chico in the house for a full week. I wonder where he's at. Him and Thor are chillaxing on the love seat. They are chillaxing on the old love seat there, y'all. Dodgers gonna break out the brooms, says Clayton. I wish I had the kind of confidence you folks do. I wish I did. But I'll also tell you, as soon as I looked at that lineup and saw who our third baseman was tonight, I was rather disappointed in our skipper.
Visit Dodgers.com/promotions for more information.
After a scoreless first, we say hello for the second. Rojas, Lux, and Vargas on the Dodger docket against Zach Wheeler.
Come on, Rojas.
First pitch.
Ripped.
Off the glove of Harper to second base. Stott is
Get it.
there. Wheeler covering
They get him at first. Rojas just too slow up the line, man. Lot going on there.
Play. Not good news for the Dodgers, but executed well by the
Lot
Phillies.
going on there.
Showing his athleticism and Stott understanding that a screen pass sometimes needs to be a bullet. Because this ball
bounced off Harper. Stott
time it up with Harper
fired it to the pitcher.
Wheeler arriving and then have the speed.
Who got there just in time.
Throw be bang at first, and Wheeler makes a very nice grab.
3-4-1. To get Rojas in the first out of the second inning.
3-4-1 if you're scoring at home, y'all.
Now Gavin Lux.
Outside ball.
Since the last day of June.
Look how dedicated the Philly fans are. You see very few Dodgers fans in the stadium, and LA travels better than most. Harper
Wheeler has to cover again.
to Wheeler. You can tell Harper's having some difficulty moving,
A
y'all.
lot of swings and misses in the first inning. He got 5 of 11 swings. Here they're making contact.
He is having some trouble.
His exercises between running down to first and his at bat, and now these last 2 plays, he's getting that hamstring tested full out.
Is it true Dodgers trying to trade for more outfielders? Who knows, bro?
Start today. You go 0 for 4 with a couple Ks on
I have
Sunday,
no
but
Dodgers
so back
confidence.
to
My
Saturday.
Val expectations are
Big
locked
pinch hit,
in at
go-ahead home
superstar
run.
levels, though. There you go.
Series
Thanks,
clinching win
Theo.
against the Brewers.
Thanks, Theo. Me and Don Newcomb and Chico, thank you.
It's the first pitch and strike 1.
Vargas now is starting to look like Andy Pages, where you just kind of expect him to look comfortable in the box. The production is there, but nothing.
COO, if you're in the chat, tell me
presence in the box.
so I can show you your Bobby
Ball
Miller
strike.
bobblehead that arrived today.
Hofer doesn't all of a sudden affect changes and mannerisms. He looks confident and locked in.
Yeah, it was
Base
well
is
played
empty in
by
front
him.
of him. The 1-1 pitch is pulled
Ground
short.
ball.
Turner on the
Backhanded by
Takes his
Turner.
time
The
and
fire
makes a
over.
throw. It's a 1-2-3
They
set
get
to
him.
the
Uno
big
dos
Zach.
tres.
From pep in their step to shine in their coats. When
least we
people
didn't
switch
strand
their dog's
nobody.
food to the farmer's dog, the effects can seem
Theo.
like magic. But there's no magic involved.
All right, trying hard to bust 100 in the chat, y'all. Welcome to Valhalla Sports Talk's coverage of LA Dodgers baseball for the Dodger fans by an actual Dodgers fan. Blue is my favorite color, says John. Oh, that's right. I forgot about you going, Theo. You're leaving on Saturday. You'll be back in August. And you're going to Florida, right, bud? Man, have a good time. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. You worked all year for that. We need to work the count here, says Enrox. We should all remember our recent performance against the Yankees, says Elishiva. Well, the injuries keep piling up. Let's say that first of all. I think the All-Star break is coming at a very good time for this Dodger team. I hope Teoscar doesn't get in the home run derby. I hope we don't have anybody in the home run derby this year. I am going to do the All-Star game, though, y'all. I am going to do the All-Star game and probably the home run derby. Yeah, no stranding in that one. Few days with the Outlaws, then all Florida. There you go, buddy. There you go, man. Here we go. Back to it, y'all. Let's go. Let's go, Bobby.
At the end of the first inning, we're mentioning how it's a good start for Bobby.
Let's go, man.
A scoreless first. Scott fouls back strike one at 98 for Miller. Because you look at the previous three turns coming in Colorado and in Chicago, both crooked numbers, 3-run first inning. So against this lineup with Schwarber and Harper now back in it, just to get him rolling in a positive direction.
Ooh. It was an outstanding changeup right there that he didn't get the call, but that is a foundational pitch for him that really is effective. Batting average against that is below 200. Fastballs
inside ball
leagues as far as a starter was actually #1 last year. Now he's dropped down to #4, but that's not really effectiveness or velocity why he dropped down. A few other guys just started throwing the ball a little bit harder. He's dropped about a little over a mile.
Yeah, why not? Why not, Summerall?
2-2 after the
foul back.
97 is enough. You don't have
David Yee checking in. Let's go.
100. I'd rather see him pitch.
Mr. Yee, thank you so much, sir.
97 with
thank you so much.
Than thinking about harder is better.
This is away, filling up the count against Stott.
COO, if you're in the house, let me know so I can show your Bobby Miller bobblehead sent to you by Mr. Yee.
Right. It's higher than that. Looking at Bobby's jersey.
The payoff.
Ground ball.
Left side.
Charged. Biggio to Freddy.
That's out #1.
One away.
Infielders are getting a workout so far. Even the base hits are on the ground.
This second inning,
Sarah will need to keep Val in line while I'm gone. I will be checking in on him occasionally, says Theo.
Pitches to get one out for Bobby in the home half. Now Nick Castellanos steps in.
Castellanos, 236, 12 home runs. Everybody in this lineup hits. 43 RBIs.
And that is something that Bobby is looking to improve.
It definitely would cut down on the traffic because it would eliminate probably a lot of his walks. 5 innings.
Down low ball.
He had 3 walks. Gave up 4
General
hits.
Thor, I'm going to feed you in
traffic.
about a half hour, buddy.
1 home run. The key for him is strike one so he can work on his secondary stuff a little bit more and not just be defaulting to a fastball.
I don't think it's very significant at all. Robert, what do you think?
To have damage control.
I know it's important to the players. I mean, do a number of them, at least to make it. Thor, come here.
A lot of swing and miss at the plate right now. You do not have to throw a strike.
Thor.
Make it look a little bit like a strike in the presentation and then take him off the plate.
1-2 to Castellanos.
Fly to center.
Center field. Outman on his horse.
On the warning track in front of the
Hot.
wall. Makes
Just
the
in front of the
catch.
401
Too much
sign.
of the
Let's
plate
go.
for a 1-2 count to a free swinger. Trying to throw the breaking ball and getting him to chase, but you can see this ball starts as a strike, stays a strike, and actually backs up a little bit. Will Smith's glove going back towards the hitter. That is not a good sign when you're throwing a 1-2 breaking ball.
Bobby shaking his head, but he does have 2 out. And bases empty in the bottom of the second.
Here we go.
Now
Marsh.
Marsh.
First pitch up high.
Missed some time on the injured list with a soft tissue.
Hey, 300 GJW, $2. Valhalla. Appreciate it, mate.
Hamstring strain.
Thank you so much. If I never had to see Lux hit again, I'd be cool.
Oh, no.
I think a lot of people feel that way.
No strikes.
I think a lot of people are feeling that way.
With that first pitch strike number for Miller, entering tonight's outing, just 56%. That's below league average and below where he was last year. Up near 65%.
A 3-0 inside. 3 balls, no strikes.
Really hasn't locked in completely to his mechanics this year. He is not.
Vargas would have hit one of his trees.
He is repeating
Not sure what that means.
delivery every single time.
Shout out to the 103 in the chat. Called strike down low. Dan Lavender, it's 133 in Death Valley, a new record.
Lower half, because if that moves correctly, then the upper
Clayton
half
says, whatever you
doesn't
ever
have to
seen
make
Lux
any
hit
adjustments,
before.
it just reacts.
Shots fired. Wow, I think we walked this guy. Come on, Bobby.
Bobby looks like he's having trouble with all the sweat and the heat. His ball has slipped out. I think that the breaking ball that was hit to center field that backed up probably slipped out of his hand a little bit.
Bobby's jersey looks like he's literally been doused with a bucket of water. He is sweating so badly. Close to 100 at the start of this game, y'all. 267, Marchand, 3 home runs, 5 RBIs. Hits for average. Down low, called strike.
Yeah, we mentioned all the stars in this game, 13 of them from both teams. Mookie Betts not here, so it is partly cloudy.
Val, did the taffy arrive?
Nice, Oral.
The heated trip?
Thank you.
It got here. I didn't open it, so I don't know. I think it's fine, though. It seemed fine to me.
Yeah, he was like, I'm so fired up for this series.
I didn't open it up since the COO ain't here. I kind of felt guilty.
I think this side does, too.
But it looks like it arrived fine. Thank you so much, buddy.
Because they bring the magic to the game.
Marsh taking off for second.
Down low, Marsh going to slide into second. Fevery.
Even before Bobby started his delivery to home. This is quite a jump.
11th stolen base for Brandon Marsh. He's in scoring position.
See, he's got a step and a half.
Oh, I got to get a cavity filled today. Not the best
Bobby
birthday.
in a
It's your
rhythm,
birthday?
they just timed it up.
Is it your birthday, dude? Everybody, birthday cakes for Theo, y'all. Drop them birthday cake emojis for Theo. 21 years old, never been kissed.
3 starts off the injured list. He was issued 3 free passes in each.
This is Valhalla, your preferred contact hitter, batting 300 with 10 homers, or a batter hitting 230 with 35 homers.
Marsh on second.
I'm good with either one of them.
Now the 2-1.
If they're one of our 7, 8, 9 hitters, I'm good with either one.
Strikes, just catching the inside corner.
A perfect pitcher's pitch to get back in the count. And now, if he wants,
No, the Disneyland taffy.
The changeup.
It was the Disneyland taffy, the combination.
Right now. Just a nice, solid, good one.
Combination box. Up high ball.
It's the changeup, and it's getting out of his hand.
It's my birthday, says Theo.
High to the
I better see some birthday cakes in the chat, y'all. For Theo.
Bobby's best secondary pitch. There's no question about it. Just trying to build the trust to throw it in key spots. What does he give Marshall?
Theo, MVP VIP around here. Ball ripped, right field. Gets down, Teoscar fields it, but the Phillies get on the board. Walks get you. Walks cost you for show.
with the runner at first, allowing the stolen base with such ease, and then
Will Smith jersey. Yeah, well, he's got to wear that the protector, right?
You get backed into going strength.
It's crazy.
Strength, even though first base is open. You give up the line.
David Catalano. It sure did, Mr. Catalano. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. I opened it at the beginning of the stream. If you want to rewind back and see it.
Phillies, and they're showing it here.
Thank you so much.
Marchand and them on the board.
We already put Mr. Newcomb to work. We already put him on the job.
This is where you've got to get the people out that you're supposed to get out, because this lineup is so star-studded. You've got to get the outs that you know you're trying to give an 0 for 3 or an 0 for 4 to the 9 guy.
Back behind home plate. Nothing in
LA Lou says he's getting behind on the count too much.
And Rojas
0-2 here, though.
into that category.
No balls, 2 strikes, runner on first.
In 59 games at 302, but just a few weeks back was actually demoted. The only reason he came back up is because of all the injuries the Phillies had.
Bouncing ball over Miller.
Cannot make the bare hand play.
Okay, everybody's safe.
The last 3 of the order have all reached for the Phillies.
This might not be a bad time for a visit from Will Smith, Mark Pryor, even Miguel Rojas, because this is the part of the game for Bobby, no matter what inning it is, to keep an inning from spiraling out of control. Gives up some hard hit balls.
That thing bounced 3 feet over Miller, who skied as high as he could. Still went 3 foot over his head. What a bounce.
Especially getting strike 1.
The certified slugger and Kyle Schwarber stepping up to the plate. You talk about the big innings, Oral. Look at the last 3. 3-run first at Coors Field and in Chicago. And
that brings up Schwarber, who can hit it a mile.
Stadium, which could have been a lot worse.
First pitch, called strike.
Change at the bottom of the zone, strike 1.
He needed that. You want to throw a first pitch strike, but you don't want to throw him a fastball because he's an ambush hitter. Good start to the count.
Come on, Bobby.
2 on, 2 out. Phillies ahead 1-0.
Blowing inside, gets away from Smitty. And the runners advance.
Second and third.
Ball just gets away, and Will's going to tell you that he probably should have had it.
1-1 count on Schwarber.
A 1-1. Ripped. Base hit right field, and the wheels on the blue bus are falling off.
Schwarber trying to make it 2 bases. He's going to be tagged out.
Schwarber gets tagged out, going for 2, but not before the Phillies tag on 2 more.
All with 2 out.
We want it all. We want double the steamed or chilled towels, double the relaxation.
We go to the top of the third, 3-0 Phillies.
Double the sudsy satisfaction, and double the neck and shoulder.
Yep, all of it with 2 outs. This could be the NLCS, as Jim NFL 7. David Yee wishing Theo a happy birthday. Miller's jersey soaked. Right guard is in his future, says John. Chico in the man, says David Catalano. Man. We can't be playing catch-up in this series, y'all. This is not a team you want to be trying to catch up to. Miller looks like a degree guy, says Rubio. Shotgun shell in the house. Is it football season yet, says Nufo. Good, think I'm here for the host, says Theo. I hate to admit, but this team is darn good, says Warlita. Oh yeah, they are. Let's not panic, says Leticia. Spencer, let's go Phillies. Philly fans, for a buck, Philly fans, you get access to those Philadelphia Phillies emojis. Any updates on Kershaw, Yamamoto, or Gonsolin? I know Gonsolin went to the injured list. No clue on Kershaw and Yamamoto. What's up, Russ? Here we go, back to it. Wheeler back out, obviously.
Scored 3 times with 2 out in the bottom of the second inning. 3 consecutive singles on the heels of a 2-out walk.
All right, going to bring up Biggio.
So a 3-run lead for Zach Wheeler, who's on a stretch of 3 consecutive starts of at least 6 innings and 2 or fewer
Called
runs
strike.
allowed. Strike 1 to Kevin Biggio. Ball, 1 strike.
Good news is there's nobody on base for Biggio to hit into a double play.
They're really working the glove side, the inside part of the plate to lefties.
Upstairs in ball 2.
2 balls,
3
1
different
strike.
kinds of pitches, really. The 4-seamer, the cutter, and then the 2-seamer that comes back to the inside corner off their hip.
Biggio's bat is
Broken
shattered.
bat.
Flare to second base.
Flare to second.
Makes the catch. And the barrel
1
came
away.
to rest in between first and second. Harper retrieving it now.
The barrel at the cut of the grass, and that's as far as the ball went. Inside again, and this just explodes the bat. You see how far that barrel went towards Harper, and the ball went over there to stop towards second base. Both go about 120 feet.
Shohei Ohtani up for a second time.
And Ohtani
come out in the first.
called strike. Down low.
Call here in the third. The 0-1.
Ohtani hits it left field shallow,
and
it'll drop in front of Marsh for a base hit. Let's go.
In the replay, read how big the swing is, and that's a lot of times what the outfielders are going on, thinking that the ball's going to be hit hard. The next thing they're reading is the sound and then the trajectory, and then finally doing the math in their head as they see the ball coming out and the speed that it's at, the trajectory, and trying to figure out where to run to. But calculation after that big swing.
Must have caught something in Disneyland. I have a slight sore throat and a bit of a headache. I haven't been sick in years. Oh, David. Sorry to hear that, dude.
Ball 1 inside on Will Smith.
Oh, Catalano, are you still in the chat? What is in these bags that you sent me, bro? What is in these bags that you sent me?
On 1 out the top of the third.
I'm guessing it's either Cracker Jacks or Crunch and Munch or something, but there is no box. I think you couldn't get them in the box.
Get this inning extended. 1 out. Your hottest hitter.
We're back to the end of last season. We were Lance Lynn, 4 rookies. Now we got James Paxton, Miller, Stone, Knack, and Warbleski.
Yeah, I mean,
2-tone uniform.
That is.
It gets heavy.
I'll be pissed. That's what happened,
like
Jim. I'm already there, though. I'll be absolutely livid.
Sometimes, and change your jersey top. They've got 2 and 3 jersey tops with them.
Damn! Look at Smitty's jersey. You ain't lying.
Foul ball evens the count.
These uniforms suck, y'all.
Hot and muggy it is. Someone who's down on the field.
The new fabric on these Nike uniforms is ass.
Down here, and that's been honestly the biggest topic of discussion from everyone. Even the guys talking about how they say it's actually even worse in the bullpen. There is a fan in the dugout. You'll see guys kind of coming up to it in between innings. I wouldn't be surprised if you do see a jersey change at some point in this game, because that is the biggest thing. It's just so hot. So even Dave was saying with Bobby Miller in specific, that's an element he's going to have to manage in this outing today, guys.
Now, Bobby's got the best seat in the house. Kirsten, thanks so much. Right now, he's camped out next to the fan. Hoping the Dodgers can punch back here in the top of the third. Trailing by a trio.
Balls, 2 strikes to Smitty, 1 out, runner on first. His name is Ohtani. Down low ball.
Why don't they change right away? Well, what happens, it says the jersey or the sleeves underneath will stick to your skin. because your skin is
Hey,
so
Clegg's
hot
in the house.
and
What's up, Donnie?
wet. You put the jersey back on, even the dry fit, and it just sticks to you, and it doesn't make you feel like an athlete. It's like, how do I move in this? So even though the jerseys and the sleeves are heavier, they move at least.
Called strike 3.
Smitty, check
Strikeout
swing,
for
strike
Wheeler.
3.
Second out of the third inning.
2 away.
The breaking ball, he went way inside for the 1-0 pitch that turned out to be a check swing ball, but this is a breaking ball right there on the edge.
Out for Freddie
Maybe
Freeman.
ain't
Keeping
having
an
it.
eye on
Lions
Shohei
suck.
Ohtani,
See you in
taking
week
his lead
1.
off
Go
first
Rams.
base. Yep, so is Zach Wheeler.
Over to first. Ohtani is safe.
Shohei is fortunate as a DH. His uniform is not that wet, so he slid back in the dirt and nothing touched him, nothing stuck to him. Will Smith slides back into first. It's going to just come up with solid dirt and mud.
And he fouls that next pitch off. 0 for 1 so far today. For the Dodgers first baseman. All-star.
0 for 4 so far.
Hey now, he's an all-star.
2 trips to the plate. Two strikes on Freddie.
Freddie fouls this one off as well. We need a clutch couple of hits here. Yeah, we do.
Still crowding the lefty.
Just 105 in the house, y'all. I think we're invisible on YouTube these days.
Peeks at Shohei.
Absolutely invisible.
Now delivers an 0-2. Ohtani on the run.
Down low, Ohtani. Stolen base.
Stolen base.
Thievery. Thievery.
He has quite a lead.
Los Doyers in the house.
Yes, he is fast. That was done easily.
Well, he wouldn't have pitched anyway,
Rubio.
Rubio. They wouldn't have put him in there.
Players with at least 28 homers and at least 20 stolen bases before the All-Star break.
Yeah, definitely a different environment for the Dodgers. Swing and a miss by Freddy. Strand another one.
Freeman, back-to-back Ks to complete the third inning.
This runners in scoring position is a problem, y'all. It is
Today
an
at the Home Depot,
absolute
get up to $2,400 off
fucking
select
problem.
kitchen packages, so you can do your thing while your new LG machines.
Did you see a name I can't pronounce? Get some booze at Oz. Whine like a baby about it. Go Dodgers. Huge problem, says Shotgun Shells 80. Look at the flow, y'all. Well, look at the damn flow. It's as long as my hair's been in a decade. Maybe 2 decades. Oh, a tennis guy. Oh, okay. Yeah, I had no idea who you're talking about. All right, Dodgers down 3-0, y'all. We're in the bottom of the third. We got 7 inches of rain today from the remnants of Hurricane Beryl. I'll tell you, when they dropped off Chico, it looked like the rain was about to hit here big time, but it hasn't. It looks like it's pretty light out there right now. But I was concerned that we were probably going to go down during the stream. It looked so black and bad, so bad. The mountains behind us here, the little mountain, when it comes over there and it's dark black, dark gray, usually we get nailed. And it hasn't happened so far. Here we go. Back to it. Dodgers Red Sox, July 19th through the 21st at Dodger Stadium, it looks like.
/tickets.
I think that's right after the All-Star break. Trey Turner at the plate.
Bottom third begins with Trey Turner against Bobby Miller.
Turner bouncing ball, third base. Biggio backhands it, double clutch. And he's late to first.
Allows Turner to reach.
Scrub.
He was timing it up perfectly with the momentum of his charge to get good rhythm to his throw, and this hits the seam of the grass.
Taylor makes that play. Absolutely. Taylor makes that play. Vargas, who knows?
As he's going this,
But
he's
Taylor
judging
makes
the
that play.
stop to be like waist high and going to scoot right through it, but it hits the seam of the grass, goes to the left, and turns it into a backhand, and that is not good when Trey Turner's running.
Fucking traffic cone on third base, y'all.
One for Bryce Harper, strike one from Miller.
Called strike inside.
The Phillies played 9 games without both Harper and Schwarber, which is 5 and 4 of those games.
Miller just staring at first base.
And unsurprisingly, the offense took a big downturn.
Swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. With Harper and Schwarber, the Phillies average about 5 runs per game without him. 3.7. The 0-2 pitch. Little foul.
Grounded foul. First base side.
Bobby last inning had
Harper 0 for 1 today. 302 average. No balls, 2 strikes.
2 up, 2 down led to 3 runs. And on first 0-2 count, see if we can get a double play ball.
Strikeout.
Swing and a miss. Take a seat. Over there, Harper. You just got struck out by Miller.
Velocity this year is down about 1.5 miles, but he's still got enough to beat Harper at the top of the zone.
As you said, well, 97's enough. You don't have to keep peeking at the radar gun to see, ooh, am I getting to triple digits today? Like, not where Bobby Miller is at right now. That is not the most important thing.
No, and the hitter will tell you if it's enough. And so 97 right there, perfect placement is enough.
Work one on.
He gave Turner a single, rightfully so, says L.A. Lou. Well, it should have been an out.
Outside corner looked like it was going to
should have been an out.
Ball, but leaked back on.
Whether they ruled it a single or not.
Turner still on first. One down the bottom of the 3rd inning. That's going to tail foul.
Fouled off first base side.
And Miller gets ahead. Bowman with 70 RBIs already this year. Set a career high last year at 97. With 20 home runs, he's on pace to shatter those marks. First time All-Star selection. He's starting at third base for the National League. 1-2.
Bobby disgusted with his location at times, and I love that because he's taking inventory. Watch this breaking ball that's up, but he just takes a walk around the mound, shakes his head like, ugh. That's good. Even though it's bad pitch, it's good he's taking inventory. Understanding
down low ball
spray chart and knowing he needs to make adjustments. It's not good if it affects your confidence. It's good if it affects your adjustment.
And it's something that Bobby himself alluded to after his last start against Arizona, that he was just trying to keep his confidence up. 2-2 pitch.
2-2 outside ball to Bone, who's 0 for 1, 295 average.
Bobby Miller is that this is not a young man who has ever lacked in that department.
The key was what you said is, you take inventory, but if it affects your confidence, that's not good. If it affects your inventory and your adjustment, that is really good. That means you're locked in.
Turner's running, home swinging.
Fouled off by Bohm. Turner will have to go back to first.
When you don't know how to fix it, and so when they're working on a few,
I don't know if the microphone is off or my phone is not working.
You want to know when you get out there in the middle of competition.
The silver packages are caramel popcorn with peanuts. Okay,
cool,
buddy. Cool.
Too late.
Let's see if Turner's thinking about stealing second again. He's not running. 3-2.
Inside, Miller walks him.
Their second walk of the game.
Dealing with a slippery baseball with this humidity. You can see he wants that to be a breaking ball away. It comes out early, backs up, and ends up a ball.
Yeah, Mike's fine, y'all. Mike's fine.
2 on, 1 gone. Bryson stopped.
All right, 1 out. Runners on first and second.
Let off the bottom
Stott, 0 for 1, 239 average. Left-handed hitter.
2 outs in that inning. And things
way outside
a bit.
and high.
Another one that he can't hold on to. Ball 1, way up, way away.
It's quite an equation right now to get the ball to feel good in your hand, like it's going to stay there, especially with his kind of arm speed and grip pressure.
Taylor makes that play. Chris Taylor makes that play. Outside ball.
Rosin is a drying agent, but when those crystals are on your hand, they can actually make your hand dry but slippery. And then the humidity at a certain level makes your hand nice and sticky for a grip, but at another level, the higher level, it makes it like a spitter and it slips out both ways.
Behind Stott, 2-0.
Fouled
one on a foul ball. And you're making my head spin.
Well, I'm just telling you.
No, it's great to know.
It's the combination of things. And baseball, of course, has cracked down on any kind of sticky stuff from
And we could use the double play.
Pine tar or bubble gum or anything that would make your hand a little bit tacky. You're not looking to cheat. You're just looking to have a grip on the ball.
Bobby's
grounded off again. 2-2.
Some people, especially pitchers, will tell you that arm injuries will escalate when
Shelby on our way home.
Has to go up, because when your grip has to be stronger to hold the ball.
Shelby, I took 1 day off. You were supposed to be off 4 days.
Forearm, then your elbow, then your
what are you on your way home from?
Hence, then the arm is not moving fluidly and could get bumped around.
Fouled off.
You can make a fist, right, and just hold your fingers gently against the palm of your hand, and then you can make a fist and you can clinch it and then feel the pressure go up your arm. And the harder you clinch it, the more you'll feel the pressure go all the way up to your shoulder.
Come on, Bobby. Come on, man.
Another 2-2 pitch.
Popped up. Third base side. Smitty gives chase. Makes a catch by the Dodger dugout. 2 away.
Runners stay first and second for Nick Castellanos.
This is a huge bat.
Castellanos will come up.
The Dodgers for his confidence. Castellanos
work off the next 3, says Shelby.
Way to center field on when he was trying to swing.
I came back from vacation yesterday. We were ready. Back to business.
Missed his spot, but got away with it.
There you go.
To execute some pitches here.
John says he's throwing tons of off-speed pitches because he can't control the fastball. Popped up.
Left side of the infield.
Left side.
Miggy Rose ball.
Rojas. Let's go, baby.
There you go for Bobby Miller. He strands a pair. The deficit remains 3 after 3.
There we go. 2. Top of the 4th. I don't think anybody knows, Los Doyers. I really don't think anybody knows for sure how long he's going to be out. He might not come back. He might not come back. Nice popcorn pop-outs, and I feel jiffy about it, says Summer O. Can you still buy Jiffy popcorn? The kind you make on the stove? Can you buy it still? What's up, Justin Goins? We need runs, says Sarah. Let's go Doyers, says Rubio. Ooh, we got out of that, says Mike Cedillo. Shotgun shell. Popcorn time. Yeah, I think there's a possibility that we don't see Muncy back this year. We'll see, though. Hopefully. Put a box of donuts at third base, then we'll see Max Muncy back, says Los Doyers. Muncy was in shape this year, y'all. When I saw him at spring training, he had lost a lot of weight. Now, he's been quite inactive, of course, probably so. But for spring training, he was looking really good. Jiffy Pop is much fun to make as it is to eat. Now we got to wake up the bats, says Clayton. Please score some runs. I'm being extra nice here on my birthday. The memory of a kid watching the Jiffy popcorn was like magic. I don't think my mom ever made Jiffy. She always made it on the stove. And I always remember her putting in those paper Safeway bags with a full stick of butter that had been melted. And then shaking the hell out of it. It was delicious.
Dana knows.
Sweet, savory, and irresistible. It's the first game of the
swing and a miss by Teoscar.
Starting hot and spicy. Strike one swinging Teoscar Hernandez. Reached on an error by Trey Turner in the first inning. He's trying to break through against Zach Wheeler.
2 hits over 3 innings, not going to do it. It's a summer out.
When the Phillies score at least 3 runs while Wheeler is in the game, Wheeler's unbeaten. He's 8-0. Overall, the team.
That's a horrible stat for us.
Tough mountain for the Dodgers to try and scale.
Bounce down at the plate when Wheeler goes this far into the game.
Yeah,
and the Phillies are up by 3. They're 8-0.
Very tough. They'll get to the Phillies bullpen probably by the 7th if he stays
on the
locked
stove
in.
and a cast iron skillet. Yep.
Until then, it is going to be really hard to catch up.
And one last note on the conditions here. Again, temperatures north of 90 degrees. The heat index 100 for this first game. With humidity really high.
Teoscar strikes out swinging for the high cheese.
And he goes, whew, feels like home. Back in the Dominican Republic.
Yep.
That's the 5th strikeout for
it was
3
T.
in a
Kubler.
row, the last 2 frames.
I can attest that it is very hot in the DR. At least it was in the winter of 1983.
Someone's going to stop the streak. Why not us?
Here's James Outman.
Whose mom used to make sizzling. Outman fouls it straight back.
Behind 0-1 after a foul ball.
I remember the name sizzling. I don't remember what exactly it was. Was it like a steak? Kind of like these cheap dollar steaks from the dollar store? I seem to remember it being thicker than that, though.
Breaking ball down, looks like a low strike, ends up below.
Dodgers are not set up to win this series. We need to be fully healthy, says Los Doyers.
Looks like he likes his target where the ball's going to originate when he's throwing a breaking ball. He likes the target
sizzling, sizzling
when he's throwing a fastball.
0-2 to Outman. 165 average.
Outman elevates.
Struck him out.
And another strikeout. Zach Wheeler is just mowing through the Dodgers right now.
Well, he has gone inside soft, inside hard to lefties, and now elevates. And it is sneaky fast. He's got very smooth mechanics.
It's
he's
fake
not
bacon,
jerky.
Says John.
He's a big fella, and he's strong, but it's real smooth coming at you.
It's the first time the Dodgers are seeing him in a couple of years.
All right, Miguel Rojas, y'all.
He started the game against LA.
Give him some time. Give him some time.
Miguel Rojas.
First pitch popped up left side.
Pops it up to Alec Bohm in foul ground.
Boom.
That's an 8-pitch 4th inning for Zach Wheeler.
This summer, get your 4th of July delivered. The Home Depot has...
This might be a long one, y'all. Dodgers would not win if they had no injuries. Do not kid yourselves, says Harold Smith. Does sizzling still exist? I don't know. I don't think so. Sunny D is better than Tang, says T. Kubler. I liked me some Tang. Dodgers need to come back now, says Javik. Stat alert, Phillies have left more runners stranded on base than the Dodgers this year, says Joseph. Damn, hot take. Walmart has Jiffy Pop still, says Conrad. Sizzling has been off the market since 05, says T. Kubler. You guys know this stuff. You guys must be on that Google. You must be on the Google. I went to a Japanese restaurant a couple of days ago. Forgot to order Wagyu beef. Game is already over, says Los Doyers. More Ovaltine, please, says Justin Goins. Wasn't Ovaltine like oatmeal type thing? 8 pitch innings, says Clayton. Once you buy it, someone will steal it out in the parking lot, says John. I like Tang with Florin Henderson stirring the spoon. This is Kuebler. Is there any fake food type product that is actually good? I know some people love those Vienna sausages in a can. I don't think I've ever even tried them. I think I'm scared of them. Amazon also sells Jiffy Pops, says Conrad. Let's go Phillies, says Star Wars. Star Wars! Florence Henderson stirred a lot of spoons in Hollywood, says Summer O. It was like fake chocolate milk. Oh. Ugh. What about that other stuff? The other chocolate milky stuff. Ground ball by Marsh, base hit, right field.
So Marsh has reached both times. It was a 2-out walk to Marsh. He stole second. And
Phillies will go in a
single.
slump after the All-Star break, says Los Doyer.
Schwarber single, just like that.
Sonny D isn't as good as
3-0 lead for the Phillies.
Says Schmidt.
They are sitting on his heater right now. He is not landing the changeup, only 2 for 7 with that, and not really landing
Watered down chocolate milk that had
11
vitamins and good shit in it, says Justin Goins. I'm trying to think what that other thing called. Yoo-hoo? Yo-hoo? Left field, base hit. Vargas in the corner, gets it out.
It's a double for Rafael
And a
Marchand,
double.
And the last 3 of the order are now 4 for 4.
Well, the reason you're usually
Runners
at the
on
bottom
second
of
and
the
third
order is,
with no
of course,
outs.
you're not as good as the guy at the top of the order, but you're usually pretty good fastball hitters, and these Phillies all are.
Imitation
so
crab is better than the real thing, says
defaults
John.
of the heater at 95 to 98 miles an hour. These guys just gear up for it because they're not going to sit
They can still
on stuff
exist,
that
as
they can't
Conrad.
hit.
2 pitches in the 4th inning. 2 hits for the Phillies. Second
That's
and
how
third,
I like to
nobody
do
out.
it. Not from the can, but
The last of the order.
that's my
Johan
go-to
Rojas.
Hershey syrup and milk from making chocolate milk.
Good. Start him with the breaking ball. The
Dodgers
first 2
jersey
guys
looked like
on the
Marsh's
fastball.
hair, says John.
Gonna have to start him with something different.
Fire Dave Roberts, says Los Doyers. Ground ball. Over the head of Biggio.
Scores. And now the Dodgers trail by 4.
Let's score another one.
Let's turn on the T-Mobile coverage cam. And take a look at Kyle Schwarber. Last time up, RBI base hit.
I like the salty water in the Vienna cans, says Mike
To
Cedillos.
do more damage. First and third, no
Never
out.
tried crab fake, but I can believe that, says Some Road. Nestle quick. Runner going. Smitty fakes the throw. Now they got runners on second and third again with no outs.
I mean, he has got 2.5
That
steps
dude got some
before
speed.
Bobby releases the ball. He is so consumed right now with the hitter and his mechanics and trying to locate that the runners are just not even out there.
Gets away from Smitty.
2 balls, no strikes
Runner
on
holds.
Schwarber. These are the first 2 stolen bases against Miller all year. 2 for 2.
John says either Bobby Miller is the unluckiest pitcher in the history of the game or he sucks.
He has been
One
a
or
little
the
bit
other.
all or nothing.
Did anyone ever put
The
chocolate
all
milk in their
is
cereal?
He can punch people out.
I did
He needs it right
like
here.
2 weeks ago. And some cornflakes.
Wow. That's a good pitch, but he did
It was
not hit
okay.
the ball, so it's 3-0 for Kyle Schwarber.
It takes a lot of mental discipline right now to not think this is all spiraling out of control, from the high hoppers that go over your infielders, the ones that go between, and then making mistakes where they hit it
I'm beginning
hard.
to think the brooms might stay in the closet, says Clayton. You
Trey
think?
Turner lurking on deck.
3
This
balls,
3-0
no
pitch.
strikes to Schwarber.
Backswing, strike one.
Called strike.
3-0 changeup. I like it, Will Smith. You know he's going to need it to get out of this inning, and you know you just need a strike here.
Sports Lounge, I'm not so thrilled with Bobby.
Good in his hand.
What's up, Sports Lounge? 3-1. Ooh, almost hit him. Walked him. Bases full of Phillies with no outs.
Probably going to get action in the Dodger bullpen. The visit from Mark Pryor.
All right, Pryor coming out to talk to Bobby.
Now let's listen to this word from Morongo.
They are about to burn up our bullpen, y'all.
Morongo.
Phillies have added a run here in the bottom of the fourth. And they have the bases loaded. Bobby Miller and the Dodgers still searching for their first out.
All right, I got to feed Thor.
Say hello to former Dodger Trey
Next
Turner,
commercial
who
break,
is
y'all.
2 for 2 with a pair of singles.
All right, here comes Trey Turner. Bases loaded.
I believe the Dodgers are going to bring the corners in.
Dangerous player.
Going to get a double play.
Chico just saw my son.
Are
Are you going for dinner?
Slight double play depth up the middle.
Chico.
First pitch swinging.
Turner, first pitch, left field.
Vargas along the warning track.
Grand slam. Turner.
A grand slam for Trey Turner. And the Dodgers now trail by 8.
Nightmare.
Breaking ball that just didn't have finish. You can see it.
Rick
spinning,
Simmons in
but
the
it's
house.
not moving, so it turns into a bad fastball. It's a cement mixer that Turner is out in front of, but there's enough swing left to hit it out of here.
All 5 Phillies in the 4th inning.
Good news is now Harper's up.
Strike 1 to Bryce Harper on a foul ball. Now the bullpen is up working Yohan Ramirez, first to begin throwing.
What's up, Chico?
0-2 on Harper.
Fouled
Another
off.
big inning against Bobby Miller.
No balls, 2
2
strikes.
Second, and now a 5 spot in the 4th. Still nobody out.
It hurts to be behind. It hurts to be behind 8-0. But what hurts is the first game of a series.
Orlita says Robert's still keeping him on the mound.
Have to go into the bullpen possibly this early.
Some Robe says, I know exactly what I'm thinking. What am I thinking?
Strike 3.
Struck him
So
out.
Harper has struck out 2 times today.
What am I thinking, Ope?
Only one in the Philadelphia lineup that has struck out.
Trey Turner's 6 career.
Don't you just
grand
hate those
slam,
first
making
pitch
it
swings,
8-0.
says Yee.
Bases empty, 1 out, Alec Boehm.
That one I hated especially. Outside ball.
0-1 pull.
They're sweeping us, says Ciro J. Make Miller go 6. We're bringing a guy in to mop up, says Catalano. Down low ball.
Yeah, this is Trey Turner's 7th game against the Dodgers since joining the Phillies.
Vallis thinking he's got 5 more innings of this
He now
crap,
has
says
12
Silvero.
hits. He's batting .429.
Close.
His old friends in blue. Grounded to Rojas.
Ground ball, Rojas.
Easy play for him. 2 gone.
A couple things that when that happens, and guys will tell you, I'm just comfortable because I know them so well, and you have knowledge of the pitching staff, and also you're inspired because you're not back with them. A lot of times it's because you've been traded or they didn't sign you.
Ease and Rice is Shelby Minnick.
Bryson Stott is 0 for 2.
18-2 Phillies predicts Cyril J.
It's interesting to me because this has happened to me, is that after the damage with Bobby in that grand slam, his spray pattern has been so much more tight, and he is throwing the ball free and easy, and he's hitting his spots now. And what happened to me is like, where was this spirit? Where was this aggressiveness?
77 right now, yo.
Before the damage. You find out when you care too much, it's amazing how it tightens you up, how it makes you aim the ball, as it makes you try too hard. And then when everything that you're worried about, you're trying to get rid of or avoid, happens, it frees you up.
Okay, time to take my son to karate. No need.
And you go, oh my gosh,
wasting
I'm a really
any
good
more
pitcher.
time watching this game. Peace out, Dodger fans.
These are some of the best breaking balls we
I
have
hope I
seen.
missed the
I
greatest
love it.
comeback in
And the
Dodger
fastball
history, says
location,
John.
the
John,
spray
have a good
pattern
night,
is
bro.
So much tighter right now, and I
Have a good night, man.
have experienced it.
We'll be back tomorrow
So hopefully
for game
he
2.
is experiencing it now and can remember the lesson.
Another 1-2 to stop.
No.
Stays alive with another.
Not
foul.
allowed,
We
Obe.
haven't
Not
seen
allowed.
One miss to the arm side high. That was the changeup that he has struggled with tonight. Coming into this inning, had only thrown it a couple times for a strike. The breaking ball is sharper. It's on the correct side of the plate. He's throwing the ball well.
His 81st pitch of the game. Misses up and away. 2-2.
High ball.
That's fine. I mean, that is a competitive
2-2.
good miss in a 1-2 count.
Stott to right.
Stott, right
Taylor
field.
turns and watches it fly.
That shit gone.
Second home run of the inning. 10th hit of the game. And the 9th run for the Philadelphia Phillies.
Change up, and he didn't miss it. It was a strike. It's a better pattern, but boy, that's a good piece of hitting. That's what's known as the big league level. Oh, it's a breaking ball, not a changeup. 10 hits now for the Phillies. They only have 8 swings and misses.
Delano, I hate to concede a game. I hate to
equation
lose,
if
but
you're
we
a
can't
pitcher.
give away the rest of the series. If this game is 0J. We're kissing this game goodbye, says Warlita.
Career high in earned runs allowed for Bobby Miller.
Send down Miller after this game, says Los Doyers.
That looks and
Yep,
feels
last now
pretty
on the
obvious.
injured list. Leave Miller in there to suffer, then DFA him tomorrow, says NS.
Three 3-0 to Castellanos.
Trade Bobby
the
for a
ninth
pack of
Philly
peanuts, says Sports
come to
Lounge.
the plate here in the bottom of the 4th inning.
Thor's like, please get another out so you'll feed me my dinner, Paw.
It's a lot more work when you have
Please
to
get
file
another
out, then sit down and come back out in this situation.
One more out, buddy.
These are some team pitches that Bobby's
One
throwing
more
right
out.
now.
300, another $2 Valhalla Holla. Nice game, Bobby.
Ground ball. Rojas stops it on a dive. Up and throws to get the last out of the 4th inning.
Nice play by Rojas.
But it was slammed.
All right, we go to the 5th. I screwed up the audio.
It's a grand slam. Slam Diego.
I'll refresh it real fast. I'm going to go feed Thor.
It's a grand slam.
Slam Diego. Grand slam for Cora.
I'll be right back, y'all.
Another grand slam for Bobby Witt Jr. How about a walk-off grand slam? It's a grand slam. Love hammers this to left center. It's a grand slam.
Doesn't get any bigger than a grand slam.
Today at the Home Depot, get up to $2,400 off select kitchen packages, so you can do your thing while your new LG machines do theirs. Shop LG, America's most reliable line of appliances at the lowest prices guaranteed during 4th of July savings at the Home Depot.
Hey, hey, hey. What you got to say? Say hey, hey, hey. What
You about us. We got now.
I'm Jay, and this is my home. My first big purchase with help from Loan Depot. This is where I play my favorite music. It's my sanctuary. It's my place. It is my home. And home means everything to me.
NexGard Plus helps you protect your dog from fleas, ticks, heartworm disease, and more. All in one delicious monthly soft chew. Use with caution in dogs with a history of seizures or neurologic disorders. NexGard Plus, the one you want for one and done protection.
You must be Isaac. Come on in. Here's my pride and joy.
Beautiful stair renovation, sir.
And they're covered with your home and auto bundle with Progressive, so you get round-the-clock protection.
So is Gabby coming down?
Oh, she said she'll meet you at the prom.
She runs and plays like a puppy again.
His number twos are perfect. He's a brand new dog all in there.
LA is brought to you by Jack in the Box. The Munchies have met their match. Try Jack's Munchies under $4 today. And by your Southern California Toyota dealers. Bryson Stott might have just helped sell a Toyota or two. He hit one 432 feet off the Toyota billboard in right field to make it 9-0 Philadelphia.
I'm back, y'all.
One of this 3-game series between the top two teams in the National League. 9-0 and Zach Wheeler on the mound. And whatever you're doing, watch the game. We need a vibe switch. Change seats, change snacks, change clothes. Everything has to be on the table.
Okay. I'm with you. I'm with you. If you're going to change clothes, though, don't do it in the family room. Go back to the bedroom.
Wasn't Peterson the guy from Great Britain?
1-1 to Gavin Lux. He swings through a second strike. And Oral, you half joked earlier about Wheeler. Like if he is better than this, I don't want to see it. Exactly. So you'll be happy to know that they could have seen him a lot more. Wheeler was a first-round pick of the Giants back in 2009, 6th overall. In high school in Georgia. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Side ball.
Lux. He was traded to the Mets for Carlos Beltran. Now,
he might get a chance before the end of the game, Joseph.
Average pitcher in his New York career, but he put things together.
I think definitely Enrique Hernandez is about to play some pitcher.
Signed with the Phillies
near the end of this one,
and has blossomed into one of the best in baseball. So, at 34
my dad was
years
the
of
dentist
age,
for the
I think it's
Angels.
safe to say,
Really,
Zach Wheeler, a late bloomer, but it has been a big time bloom for the righty. Bouncer to second. Out number 1 in the top of the 5th.
He is very smooth on the mound and repeats his mechanic. The ball coming out of his hand has a great pattern to it, but then breaks in different directions or changes speeds. Very polished.
The Dodgers have put 10 balls in play now. 7 have been on the ground.
Appreciate it, Mr. Catalano.
Not to mention the punch
Miguel
out
Vargas, y'all.
He's got 6 Ks as he welcomes Miguel Vargas. Strike 1 on a check swing.
Strike 1.
Because of all the ground balls that he gets, he does not have a very high slugging percentage against. One of the lowest in the big leagues as far as giving up the extra base hits and the long balls.
It's a strike 2 call off the plate. Vargas tilting his head. We've seen some slug from Vargy. 596 coming into tonight's game. Grounded out to short his first time up. Now on 0-2. Which is ball 1 spike. And some of that slug on Saturday, we alluded to that game-winning, series-winning home run against the Brewers. Talking to Vargas about that swing today. I felt
Gary in the house.
And that was the
it's even worse than I thought it would be. This is Gary
on a baseball field. Called strike 3.
Vargas strikes out looking.
Two-seamer came back. Sometimes it gets charted as a four-seamer. Sometimes it gets charted as a two-seamer because just the tailing action, the release, the hand.
I could go to a game on $5. Bus fare, ticket, candies from the liquor store down the street, and we were set.
Base is empty, 2 out in the 5th.
Biggio.
1 up and in on Kevin Biggio.
Yeah, everybody on their phones. All the fans are so bored, they're on their phones. Wheeler goaded, says Javik.
2-1. And we nearly had.
Put Barnes in for Ohtani, says Ciro J.
Here in this series, but the Phillies
Come on, Dodgers, let's get this done right. Jays to Shelby. 2-1 to Biggio.
Those transactions for the Phils. Former teammates.
And low ball.
3-1 to Cabot.
Biggio hits it hard.
And Biggio hits one out of here.
Gone. Biggio, I told you. The guy's a stud.
That's his first home run as a Dodger.
Absolute stud. His first home run as a Dodger.
What a nice job on this swing. Wheeler hasn't made many mistakes at all, but this one is down the middle of the plate, and he just takes a nice, smooth swing at it like it's BP. A little bit of power from the pitch, a little bit of power from the bat, and that is clean and powerful right there.
Middle.
Yeah.
Now 9-1.
Ohtani. Who?
Ball 1 to Shohei. Two 2-0. Ohtani is 1 for 2. Singled his last time up. Stole a base. 21 stolen bases now. And eclipses his total from last year already.
Inside
no
ball.
Strikes.
Biggio on steroids, says Los Stoyer. Can we get free Jumbo Jack since Wheeler has 7 Ks? Ouch.
That's a 4-pitch
Hey,
walk.
walked him. Free base. Chico.
Dodgers making Wheeler work here in the top of the 5th relative to those first 4 innings. All right, 19 pitches in this frame.
Biggio leadoff. You guys need to
Most in
stop.
any inning so far tonight.
Ironic, Biggio is DA'd, only one that scores today.
Sometimes a little bit of a hump inning when you're on a roll, and all of a sudden the fatigue hits you a little
It could
bit,
happen.
changes your rhythm, and it takes you a few pitches to kind of find it again. Dodgers hoping he doesn't find it.
Biggio wants that ball. Man, it's gonna be rough stream, y'all.
Ball 1 to Will Smith.
100
5 in a
likes,
row have missed the
1,800
zone for
views,
Wheeler.
so we'll be right around
The Eagles
3,000
need a 2-out
probably
home
if
run
we're
from
lucky.
Kevin Biggio.
We might end up needing to visit here.
Will Smith still looking like the whole team grabbed him by his ankles and dipped him in a pool.
Seven straight, 3-0 to Smith.
3 balls, no strikes. The wheels are falling off the Wheeler. The dog days of summer for Dodger lose the series.
human nature
Arizona
for
struggle
Zach
against
Wheeler.
Milwaukee, getting exposed by Philadelphia. Don't worry, they may come back or maybe not. Says that's right. Joe Morgan, show the game and not your face. How about if I show you this, Joe Morgan?
Freddie Freeman stepping up.
All right, Smitty strikes
he could
out.
Make it interesting. Not close yet, but he could make it interesting with one swing.
Cotham, the pitching coach for the Phillies, will come to the mound. We did see a few Phillies get up in the bullpen. Nobody throwing, just some jogging and stretching.
And pretty much this visit is, you've been throwing the ball really well. I'm just out here to give you a break and to change the rhythm. Just get right back in the strike zone.
Hey, we got the Lotto will $5 of Valhalla.
All night. Get an idea how you want to pitch Freeman, and let's go.
Biggio's the GOAT. Freddie Freeman. Runners on first and second.
All right, Freddie.
Inside, called strike.
Strike one.
Derek Thomas, the home plate umpire, has done a nice job back there. He's been very edgy, but he's been very
Val was just counting the Dodgers run. No bad intent there, Joe Morgan.
Freeman is aggressive on 0-1. That's off the plate.
It is a contrast to what we've seen from Wheeler. The first 4 innings, he had 1 3-ball count. This inning alone has 4 3-ball counts.
Chip away, chip away.
Shook his catcher.
You're the third Joe Morgan I ever heard of, and the other 2 were douchebags. That's Rubio.
Against the Phillies, Freddie Freeman paces all active hitters. Extra base hits.
There's Catalanos.
Dodgers trailing 9-1. 2-on-2 out in the top.
I think I forgot to like that.
1-2 pitch coming.
Ready.
Closer to second base.
Second base.
The Dodgers did get one. Kevin Biggio, his first home run as a Dodger. Now an 8-run game, halfway home.
This summer, get your 4th of July delivered.
We're halfway there,
The
y'all.
Home Depot has free delivery on over 2 million items.
You go to the Home Depot. Was the music on the whole inning? D. Marie in the house. What's up, D. Marie? From now on, the Dodgers should pretend there's down run down every game. How about we just play to win? How about we just start every game with a serious lineup? Play-by-play was on. Sounded like the music was playing when I turned off the audio there. Listen, y'all, that's right's got something to say. Pay attention. That's right has a T, a pink T. And he's got some shit hit that's been on his mind that's been bugging him. What's for comida? I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know. I'll just make something after the game. Might do some of those pretzels, y'all, and cheese. The baked pretzels. I got some in the freezer. All right, here we go. Back to it.
Receive a $50 gift certificate from Shakey's Pizza, plus a teaching kit. Enter online at SpectrumEducator.com.
Changes for the Dodgers. Kike Hernandez comes off the bench, now at third base.
All right, so Hernandez now at third.
Biggio takes over at first.
Biggio to first. Freddy's been
Game
pulled.
one of this highly anticipated heavyweight battle between the Dodgers and Phillies.
So if you were wondering if we're trying to come back in this game,
has not been
or
as
if the white
advertised.
flag has been
8-run
waved,
game in the bottom of the fifth.
there's your
Now
answer.
belongs to Johan
There's your
Ramirez.
answer. Ramirez in for the Dodgers.
It's the Phillies team and the Dodger team that feel like they have unfinished business coming out of last year. Phillies win the wild card game. They beat the Braves, who beat up on them. Yeah, beat them in the regular season, and they lose to the Diamondbacks in 7. After
Kubler
going
just
up
ate a taco.
2-0.
1-2 the count on Marsh.
Pretzels, cheese, and beer, good combo.
Frustration the Dodgers had last year.
Mr. V, I wish
in the playoffs,
Dave
but
Roberts
both
would not
these
mess
teams
with the
wanna go
lineup.
a lot farther.
Well, you got to mess
I
with
think
it, but
a lot of folks
I don't know.
in Philadelphia, especially in the Phillies clubhouse, feel that last year they should have got it done. They did not. As Marsh grounds out to Biggio.
I grounded out to Biggio at first.
Now let's
Wait.
take a look at the AT&T Fiber Fast Play. As Ramirez retires someone in the bottom third of the Philly order for the first time tonight.
Tommy would have left everyone in, says Bosher.
Marchand stepping up, and so far,
Last lap coming up, says Justin.
and then a double.
A filly is a young female horse.
For the catcher, again, no JT Realmuto. An all-star backstop. Still on the
Anything is
shelf
a good
with
combo
injury,
with beer,
so
says T. Kubler.
It's Marchand, former USC Trojan Garrett Stubbs sharing catch.
Yeah, well, I kind of agree with that, David. I kind of agree with that.
Got him on the back foot.
I don't know if the Dodgers have 10 best players.
Time.
I don't know if we have 10.
Down and in. You're looking for that once you're ahead 0-2 to get them to swing and miss.
I think we only got 7.
Pull in there on the left foot.
Why is Bobby Miller not pitching? He's tired,
7,
man.
8, 9, 5 for 6.
His neck hurts.
So with Ramirez in the game, strike
Miller
one,
next to
foul ball.
go on the injured
Final
reserve
line for Bobby Miller. 4 innings, 9 runs, all of them
with right neck tightness.
3 walks, 2 Ks. Gave up 2 home runs. His ERA on the season now at 8.07. 87 pitches, 54 strikes.
Well, I don't know if it's a team or just the Dodgers that can't hit the Phillies pitcher. Oh, this is a good pitcher. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. This is a good pitcher.
Sir Anthony Dominguez, the first up in the
You got an
Philadelphia
ERA
bullpen.
less than
Zach
3.
Wheeler, 5 innings at 76 pitches, but the game 9-1. You wonder if Rob Thompson might elect to
White
give
flags
his
waving furiously.
workhorse righty
White towels hanging out of the bench
an
area.
early shower.
It looks like that's the picture they're painting, just with the humidity, the scoreboard, the workload that they expect him to have all the way through October.
I disagree. Gonorrhea does not go well with beer. Not speaking from
1 on, 1
experience,
out for
by the way.
Phillies.
Foul back.
After the 7th hit
No
by
balls,
pitch
2 strikes.
for Ramirez this
To Rojas.
time
They're
was
Rojas.
for the most on the team.
Not ours.
Quite a few of those are with the breaking ball.
Miller currently with an 8.07 ERA.
A lot of them are from just the excessive effort on the mound that pulls the ball offline.
Now, Earl, I hate to ask you this
Outside ball.
in game 1 of a 6-game road trip before the All-Star break, but do you feel like this All-Star break is coming at a necessary time for the starting staff, given what we've seen of late? I mean, we're up to 39 earned runs for the starters the last 36 innings.
Yeah.
All right, struck him out. Take a seat.
They
Woo there.
definitely would like to have a break because they're not on a roll, right? And you definitely would like to have some more time to get some other people possibly healthy. If it's Clayton Kershaw, if it's Walker Buehler. And Mookie Betts needs some healing time. And Tyler Glasnow going on the IL today. That could be a very good thing if the back is just minor enough to keep him off the mound for a little while, because it could cut back on the possible amount of innings that he has this year.
Risheiser kind of predicted
2 down in the
Glasnow
5th.
going on the injured list
Strikeout for Ramirez. Now
about
3
2
in the
games
game for
ago.
the Dodgers. 4 more to get you a free
Said he
jumbo
thought it
jack
might
tomorrow,
happen.
and given the way this game has gone so far,
On the go with CeeLo. Dodgers, you had one job. Come on.
make you feel a little bit better on Wednesday. Jack of the Box in LA. Buy a large drink.
Dodgers failing. I'm getting another piece of my Dairy Queen cake that I got for my birthday, says Theo. Happy birthday again, dude. Just in case you leave us early.
It's an interesting time with the scoreboard at 9-1 right now. You know, it's big league competition.
In the old days of Garvey and Say and Russell, etc., we had the same lineup every day.
There's not anybody on that.
Well, if you look at most of the teams we play, the lineup is the same every day.
Matters, every outcome
most of the teams we play, it's like day after day, it's the same guys unless someone gets hurt.
One thing builds after another.
Schwarber swinging a miss. Take a seat. Over there.
Schwarber back-to-back fashion. 9-1 Phillies. Conclusion of the fifth.
ED has affected
my we're going to the sixth. Going to the sixth. 9-1 Phillies.
But it matters to me. I found him. The app is.
Cardinals had a shutout against the Nats yesterday, 6-0. I think Miller needs an ice-cold Miller, says Joseph. Theo going into DQ cake coma. Theo might not even use a fork, y'all. He might not even use a fork or a spoon. He might just hand that cake, that DQ cake. Might just use his hands. You know he's probably going to jump on Call of Duty right after this and make some people pay. We need some attitude on this team. What do you think about Childress going to crew chief? Oh, Rodney? Yeah, I saw that. Well, I think that's a mess, bro. I think that's a mess. I know ratings are up for NASCAR, but I don't know, man. It's geared so much so that the Frances, the owners of the series, are making all the money. I don't know, man. I don't know if that product continues. I don't have much love for it anymore. I can tell you that much. I watched a little bit of the Chicago race, the end of it. Well, helping your channel, though. Helping your channel big time. I mean, I don't have a driver in the series anymore, really, that I give a shit about. I don't think they're particularly interesting, the ones they got.
2, struck out 7, 76 pitches, 47 strikes.
Anywho, here we go.
For a win in the series opener. And he turns the game over to Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Dominguez, new pitcher for the Phillies.
Let's take a look at who has been getting it done, presented by the Home Depot. The Phillies bullpen certainly has. And back to the 25th of April. Since that point, the best ERA in the National League. First two pitches have missed the zone to Teoscar Hernandez.
Yeah, well, you finding some video that they let you use without copyrighting you? That's been huge for you, dude. That has been absolutely huge for you.
Because of the scoreboard for Zach Wheeler, the Phillies are announcing that Wheeler left the game with low back tightness.
Let's see it, Rubio.
4-pitch walk for Hernandez to open the 6th inning.
Hernandez, they walked him freely.
Yeah, you know, I see that, I hear that. I attribute it more to the weather right now and then the workload, and sometimes maybe if you throw a couple awkward pitches. And it tells me he probably was dealing with the lower back tightness because of the lack of command in that last inning. But you hope for all great competitors.
Got rookie quarterback.
Okay, Outman wears it. First two aboard for the Dodgers.
But you hope
Outman
that
gets
guys
hit.
are not seriously hurt.
Inside of the thigh, hit him right on the inside.
It's a lot better time to set the table to try and climb back in this game with no outs, first and second, compared to last inning when it happened with a couple outs.
Called strike to Rojas. No, they were hit by an impaired driver, Justin. Hit by an impaired driver.
Stepping strike 2 off the plate. Dodgers have 8 base runners now in the game, but just 3 have reached on a hit.
Yeah, I think we're past Button.
They were hit by a pitch and 3 walks.
No outs, though. Runners on first and second.
To Rojas.
Outside ball. Let's get the bases loaded for Biggio's Los Doyers. Down low ball.
Dodger fans and us, we've had fun tracking the Rojas record book here in 2024, right? An unbeaten streak. When he gets a hit, it's up to 24-0 before it snapped in San Francisco. There is still one more category. The Dodgers have not lost when Rojas produces here.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
So it's safe for now, but they're still undefeated when he drives in a run. So I was going to say, 9-1 game. Miggy, you gotta be careful here with the runner scoring position.
You better not drive somebody in. This is probably a loss. That is just or you are locked in positively.
Lotto looking for 5 runs.
Momentum.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. I'll try and cover for you, but it's going to be hard.
You already opened the wrong door.
Yeah.
Ball 1 to Gavin Lux.
Have a great evening, says Shelby. Call strike down low.
They're still waiting on their first hit with a runner on base.
This server behind home plate, y'all. The server behind home plate. You could tell she'd been working there for a while because her legs are absolutely yoked. She's been going up and down them stairs. Down low.
Gavin also has the two-tone uni working.
Oh boy. Yeah, it is. It's really hot, and it's extra hot when you're losing 9-1. It is extra hot.
He's in front.
Outside
3 balls,
ball.
1 strike.
Boston predicted a double play.
Just keep trying to pass the baton. And if you pass the baton often enough, you might climb back into it.
What are you guys laughing at? I'm just telling you the facts.
You need a Lux knock.
Ball strike.
Knees and strike 2.
3-2 to Lux.
Is watching now is watching his team's heart. You know, are people grinding out at bat still, working at the game?
Payoff.
Ground ball foul. First base side.
Well, you look at who's still left in this lineup for the Dodgers. It's a bunch of guys who need hits, who want hits.
Yep, for sure.
Right. Gavin, Miguel Vargas on deck. Kevin Biggio in the hole. Kike Hernandez has come off the bench. James Outman just called back up.
I always do, Justin. I always do.
Keep
Look at her legs, though, y'all. She's yoked.
Strike 3.
Struck him out. Shocking, I know.
Just barely caught the corner.
This is not a serious bottom half of the lineup, y'all. This is not a serious bottom half of the lineup.
Reach, Dominguez has back-to-back Ks.
Dominguez going through the same thing that a lot of pitchers go through that come into a scoreboard like this, finding your own motivation. And once they got first and second, all
I'm not
of a
going
sudden,
anywhere.
a
It's
little
a Shelby.
different focus.
Bostrom predicting a double play. All right, let me get into these mystery bags that Catalano sent me, y'all.
And a strikeout.
Let me get one of these in a minute. Down low.
Pitch from Dominguez, 1-1.
So I'm sure it was because they packed better this way, because the post office just gives you a little teeny box for $20. But this is how they showed up.
Paints the corner.
I thought, man, I hope Catalano didn't send me a load. So yeah, it's like crunch and munch, y'all. I don't know if I get this.
Come on, Miggy. Just stay on the fastball and don't spit on the breaking
Thank you,
ball
Mr.
that tries to
Catalano.
make you chase. Trying to hit the fastball, line drive over second.
Vargas 2-2. Ground ball, third base, tag the bag.
First two on, they stayed there.
Isn't that what they put astronaut food in? Looks like a bag of sausages. Nah, it's popcorn, y'all. Like crunch and munch. So all that talk that I was doing about the Dodgers pretty much standing pat at the trade deadline, there's some folks about to get moved, y'all. There's some folks about to get moved. I don't know what they're going to do, to be honest with you, but one or the other, TQ, I'm not sure. I meant the doggy snack sausages. Yeah, they're going to do so. They got to do something, y'all. I mean, they're going to have to at least get us a new starting pitcher body.
Fourth inning.
That'd probably just be that.
Career grand slam.
I don't know. There's not a lot of good options out there.
Off the bottom of the sixth. Phillies ahead of the Dodgers 9-1.
Hey, Turner.
Strike one from Johan
Ball
Ramirez.
strike.
More changes for the Dodgers. Chris Taylor into the game. Now in center field. Pushes James Outman over to right. So Teoscar Hernandez.
Gabriel says no one is beating this Phillies team this year if all the pitchers remain healthy. I don't know, man.
In game one.
This new playoff format, every year, it's one of those teams that barely got in that makes a serious run. Every damn year. Maybe San Diego this year.
Grand slam from Turner was one of two homers in that fourth inning for the Phillies. In the month of July, the Dodgers staff has allowed 17 homers. The worst home run per 9 rate in all of Major League Baseball.
Yeah, we're struggling, bro. NS, we're struggling pitching-wise.
They're spending a little bit of the equity that they built in the first half of the season.
We thought it was our strength.
All-Star break.
Mostly because of a lot of us assumed these guys would come back from the injured list.
Pitching staff was on
from being
such
injured
a hot streak for so long.
and be legit. That has not been the case.
The offense is carrying them.
Struck Turner out. Take a seat.
Out for Trey Turner. He throws and get hit
over there.
Went around.
hot streak they had about a few weeks ago. The pitching
I'd like us to get O'Neill
really carrying them, and now kind of both portions of the lineup, the pitching and
as an
the
outfielder.
hitting, hit a little lull.
Bryce Harper flails.
Harper
First
flare
pitch,
left side.
field, just inside the line.
Caught by Vargas.
Bill Vargas as the second out of the 6th inning. Let's go down to Kirsten Watson, who has an update on the Dodgers on the men.
Yeah, so we'll focus on Clayton Kershaw, Steven. So he is someone, took part in a sim game over the weekend, came out of it feeling really good. So Dave Roberts said that his next step is going to be getting back to his rehab assignment. So he's expected to get the start on Saturday with the OKC team. He said, and that outing, the plan is for him to get through 3 innings, and then the following outing will be built up to 4 innings. After that, they said they'll have a conversation to see if he's ready to step back into the rotation or if he'll need one more outing, guys.
With Clayton coming back, it's going to be a matter.
Ain't no way they're trading Ohtani, freak.
Really contribute. They don't want to do anything where all of a sudden he has a setback at the big league level.
Hey, I appreciate it, Mr. Catalano. I appreciate it, buddy.
Bohm, base is empty.
And the more he thinks that the rehab is going too long, the better it is for us, because that means he's feeling healthy. When you get bored of doing the rehab stuff, that's when you're really starting to feel like this is it. I'm getting close.
The Phillies are beating LA right now. It is 9-1.
I hear you talking about too much to drink. That person that's screaming beat LA. Sounds like a little kid.
We have a very loud Phillies fan right below us.
It'll never return to its original glory, Gabriel. Once they add those playoff teams, they never go back, bro.
We will not get a paycheck.
Payoff. Home to right. Outman comes in.
Oh, nice play by Outman in the outfield there.
First inning in right field tonight. James Outman handled a hot shot from Bohm. A 1-2-3 6th inning for Ramirez and the Dodgers.
All right, we go to the 7th. Can we get some back?
Today and every day at the Home Depot.
Yeah, it sounds like a young kid. What do you mean, Gabriel? Alex in the house. What's up, Alex? We could use Steve Garvey, Ron Say, and Dusty Baker. Like 2,200 views, y'all. We might not even get to 3. "17 home runs since July 4th," says Catalano. Why does that kid want to assault Lance Armstrong so enthusiastically? They don't want me to snap at work, says Shelby. I don't know, chat. Tell me, y'all. Tell me, what do the Dodgers have to do at the trade deadline here? What do they got to do? Realistically, who do you think is out there, and what would they give up? Timmy Boy Smith in the house. Thor, come here. Hey, buddy. You like this stuff? Crunch so much? Thor. Thor loves him some crunch and munch, y'all. Or whatever this is.
Captain Biggio
fouls it off.
His first Dodger home run in the 2 out in the top of the 5th inning.
Called strike. No balls, 2 strikes.
Fastball from Wheeler, and he didn't miss it. It's a memory.
Now they're showing Biggio's home
The
run.
only thing right now we want to remember from this game.
That's why we got 1.
Accurate. 1-2. Facing a 2-time All-Star in Soto.
I loved Reggie Smith, Jose. Loved Reggie Smith back in the day.
Against Atlanta, they got 9 runs in 3
The
games.
legs are back behind home, y'all. The legs are back.
Last 2 games of that series against the Braves. Lead in the East at 7.5 at first pitch here tonight. Both the Phillies and the Dodgers ahead by 7.5 opening play today.
The Dodgers looking to finish this game and then respond tomorrow.
Dodgers should trade for Luzardo, Cicero.
Full count on Biggio.
What if he had 2?
Leadoff walk.
They walked him. Free base.
The Phillies.
They were scared of him,
2
y'all.
crooked numbers tonight.
They were scared of him.
3 runs in the 2nd and 6 in the 4th.
Not much out there. Just try to work with what you got. This lineup isn't bad compared to other teams. It's Freach.
Pinch hitter for Shohei Ohtani, Austin Barnes.
Did they just say what the fuck I just said? Pinch hitter for Ohtani is Austin Barnes.
You see it in college basketball. You see it in NBA basketball, where the the head coach just kind of waved the white flag when Shohei gets pinch hit for.
Yeah, it's official.
It's official.
So Ohtani, Freeman, and Teoscar Hernandez, 3 of the 4 All-Stars out of the game. Will Smith in the on-deck circle.
What the fuck?
Two strikes on Barnesy off the bench.
Someday when Austin is a grandfather, he'll be able to say, hey, I had a pretty doggone good career. And they'll be like, Grandpa, were you a good hitter? Go, I once pinch hit for Shohei Ohtani.
That's right.
You don't need to look it up any further.
Well, let's see what Barnesy can do here. 1 and 2.
Yeah, and then what'd you get, Grandpa? Did you get a hit?
Let's see a home run.
That'd be even better.
Let's see a home run.
Seriously contemplating turning this shit off, y'all. I don't think I've ever done that before.
How many guys pinch hit for Babe Ruth?
Dr. Krajewski.
Seriously thinking about it, though.
Look at that. Look at that.
Painted the line, right field. And they say foul. That's bullshit.
Brendan Miller, first base umpire. We're going to need you to have a feel for what we're talking about. Even though you can't hear us, to have a feel for it.
A little leeway.
1 ball, 2 strikes to Barnes.
Come on, Barnesy.
Hey, head out.
Yeah.
There it is.
Base hit, left center.
What did you do, Grandpa?
Base hit up the middle.
That's right.
Why didn't you go deep? Well, we didn't need a home run.
It's reverse day.
Yeah. It was an unselfish single for me. First 2 on in the top of the 7th.
It's reverse day in Dodgerland.
I'm sure Will's still in there because he's feeling so good at the plate. Dave
Will
Roberts
Smith
might
up.
even have asked him. So
he's probably going to be the
Austin
DH.
Barnes in the DH hole, so if there is an emergency for some reason, Austin could go back.
Oh, maybe not. Down low ball.
Lone player on the bench for the Dodgers
That might have been.
right now is Andy Pajes.
I might have been Jose.
Smith face a lefty. And Soto.
Yep.
Leads the National League in OPS against left-handed pitchers. He's back
How
to
back?
the VA.
That was one you
1-2.
would like to have back, but good swing.
Shut her down. Go outside for a walk to the park.
Give me
What
the
I'm about to
news.
do is veer vid. Have a good night, bro.
Dr. Krajewski slipped you a card.
Barnes
He
about to sign a $70 million contract in the office
After
season
this
now.
one,
This is
too.
Justin Goins.
Strikes
Smitty
out.
strikes out, so wing in.
Only one player on record ever pinch hit for Babe Ruth.
Okay.
It was Sammy Vick. And he produced a bases-loaded triple.
Whoa.
There's a
Yeah,
stat.
that was after Ruth hurt his
One
wrist.
guy in the history of Babe Ruth pitch hit for him, and the guy hit a triple.
Way to go, Dr. Krajewski.
2 on, 1 out. Kike
Hernandez. Outside
Sammy
ball.
Vick is a trivia question now. Trivial Pursuit.
Nice.
This game is why I don't really like Roberts. He
Who
gives
was
up
the
too
only
early.
man
So Grove.
for a bonus.
What did they do?
Argentina won, Canada 0 in the 43rd minute.
Austin Barnes and Sammy Vick.
Dodgers come back to score 9-9, top of the ninth, 2 outs. Barnes at bat, says Los Doyers. This is painful, says Tony Amama.
A swing and a miss.
Swing and
for
a miss.
Kike, falling behind against Soto.
Yeah, I know they got a lot of injuries, David, but I don't know,
Kike
man.
batting just .213 against left-handers this year. That was something that he and the Dodgers were expecting and hoping for more against left-handed pitching. Back-to-back
Knock him
Ks
out.
for Soto. So just like in the top of the 6th inning, first 2 Dodgers get on base, and then the next 2 strike out.
This Philadelphia pen has been good all year, and they just needed some situations to inspire them with that 9-1 scoreboard. All of a sudden, their ERAs were at risk, and they started to bear down.
So looks for
Outside
Chris Taylor
ball.
to play.
I'm waiting for Burger King to open, says Alex. Cheese and rice. Messi just missed a goal. He has
home run
converted
on
100
Sunday.
times in his career. He's clearly fallen off a cliff.
And here is his 3rd home run of the season. Jacob Junis.
That's that home run that I missed, y'all, when the coverage went blank.
He's batting .282 and .994 OPS. If you do want to be a little bit
Right behind home plate, y'all. Right behind the catcher and everything. What the hell is that? Do you guys see those huge eyes?
19 so far.
What the hell was that?
In that bat, Earl, is a huge thing for the Dodgers going forward.
Oh, there's a kid back there with like a. They walked him. Free base. Base is full of Dodgers. There's a kid back there wearing a hat that has the Grouch's eyes, and all I saw were the eyes.
Here with one swing, just like Trey Turner did to the Dodgers and Bobby Miller. Very quickly, all of a sudden, you could draw the attention of the Phillies and their
Hey,
manager.
Rhodes in the house. Leah in the house because she didn't want to go to bed without seeing her Valhalla. What's up, Leah?
We'll take one. Make one. Eight-run lead for Philadelphia. Dodgers
I
have
think the
them
guy
loaded.
from the A's would
2
be
out
good.
in
This
the
is
top of the
Bostrom.
7th inning.
I'm doing all right,
James
Rhodesy. I'm doing all right, man.
set to come to the plate. Trying to fix that.
What you getting from Burger King, Alex?
They are 1 for their last
What you gonna get from Burger King? Is it breakfast there in Japan, right?
75% of their runs have been scored via the home run. They would like to keep that trend right here and knock one out. But yeah, until that risk is solved, they're not going to score consistently.
And looking at the Dodger offense last year to this year.
Usually by now he's warmed up enough that he comes and lays down.
There's been a huge regression. You know, last year
it was a quick exchange though. I got him and then I had to go on, y'all. I mean, it wasn't. I didn't get to play with him at all.
They're 11th in the NL. Strike one call.
Outside called strike to Outman.
Strike one. Also 2-out run production. Most 2-out runs in baseball last season. This year they're 23rd in 2-out runs. Makes it 0-2.
One major thing.
No balls, 2 strikes to Outman. Come on, grand slam, baby.
Against left-handed starters, and they have done very well against left-handed starters this year. So they have fixed that problem.
Bases loaded. An 0-2.
Down low ball.
Outman spits on ball 1 just below the zone.
Is this not a reactionary sport? I mean, he just takes this out of hand like, I know that's low. So calm and collected.
Come on, Outman.
He's
outside.
Got the count even, 2-2.
2-2.
Another one where he's seeing the ball well.
Dodgers trying to climb ever closer, trailing 9-1. The 2-2 pitch. Strikes out, swing.
Horrible swing by Outman, y'all. Chase some garbage. Chase some garbage. What do I got to say? Not much. Not much. It's time that we stretch. Hear that weird pat sound? What the hell was that? Oh, it was the music.
Say.com. You can't experience the thrill of a Nissan. You can experience the thrill of a Philly cheesesteak.
Yeah. My favorite is the one where they chop the meat a little bit more, not the full slices like that. So when you bite in, it's a little more tender. The cheese kind of gets throughout the meat.
Unexpected food review.
They're talking about Philly cheesesteaks.
Into the game for the Dodgers.
Michael Peterson, the new pitcher.
Bryson Stott, 1 for 3 with a solo home run. He tried to make it 2 tonight. Could not catch up to 99.
Cheesesteak is one of the best local foods around the league.
110 likes, 2,400 views.
The visiting clubhouse guys, they make an amazing cheesesteak. They are fantastic. They do a great job.
Foul straight back.
They make so many in a day.
I'm just taking a few days off after 64 hours this week. Then Saturday I have 9 straight days.
Down there
Shelby.
just making them the whole time. There's no time to like do laundry in between.
Shelby.
Cheesesteaks. You're the chef.
Peterson's 0-2. Elevates to the fastball and Stott wouldn't go.
Welcome to the stream, Joe, and he's got something to say. Talk about an ass beating. This is truly one for the books. They better figure it out soon, or they'll be going home early again this year. They just ain't top shelf this year, says Joe.
Last night, since we were on LA time, I couldn't sleep, so I went to the world famous Pat Steaks, Pat's and Gino's in South Philly on 19th Street, and had a cheesesteak. I wanted to go to a place called Big Jim's because I really like that one, but they closed. So I had
to go with what's open.
Yeah.
Scarlet and blue, the Dodgers just trying to get to the All-Star break as quickly as possible. I knew this game was going to be like this.
Got to keep an eye out for
just like in LA, you can get the places at car washes or parking garages that are taco stands that are just like the best of the best.
Yeah.
And same thing here in Philly when it comes to a cheesesteak.
This conversation brought to you by the 9-1 Scoreboard. Another 2-2 pitch. Bryson Stott won't go away. By the way,
this is a blip, not concerned, says Scarlet and Blue. I'm pretty worried, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
So now we're back.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty worried, actually.
That's ready to go. Chico and Javi got to start getting loose. Bryson Stott, fly ball, left center field.
Left center, Outman. I like Outman out there, y'all. I do like him in the field.
Indentation in the fence at 387, where it juts back a little bit for center field, and then juts back.
I think he's one that is going to be targeted by other teams. Personally, I do think he'll be targeted
out there in left field, which gives you some caroms that could turn into triples, where normally anything in left center is not a triple. Caroms there. If you get both outfielders running to that, the ball caroms off one way or the other, you get a triple from left field.
So you see James Outman back in center field where he started the game, was in right field the last inning, and Pajes now in right. Castellanos fouls away a strike.
Yeah, but Scarlet and Blue, there's key players out for the Dodgers all the time the last few years, bro. It's just what we are.
Ohtani, Freeman, Teoscar Hernandez.
Strategically, they have not.
Oh, it's the real team, bro. It's the real team.
Learning one
this is going to count in the standings.
Left field. He's also creating some flexibility again by coming in pregame and taking ground balls at third.
Where's that come from behind Surge while I was gone? We left 5 more on base, I think.
2 strikes on Castellanos.
Crushed. Left field. Caught by Vargas.
2 down.
2. One really crushed. They're all crushed in my world. Been watching this team for over 40 years. You can tell when they got it and when they don't. Unless they find it quickly, they're going to fall short. Yeah, I'm right there with you, Joe. I'm right there with you, man. Swing and a miss.
Strike 1 for Peterson against Brandon Marsh. Strike 2. Peterson now is second stint with the big club. Call back up with Tyler Glass now landing on the injured list this afternoon. Lower back tightness for Glass. Right as he makes his first career All-Star game, representing his hometown.
I like
team.
the optimism, Scarlet and Blue. I like the optimism. I just don't know if I'm feeling the same as you are, bro.
Open the door for someone.
Wouldn't shock me if we don't see Muncy the rest of the year.
That would be great.
Arlington.
Yeah.
And Yamamoto to be
Gavin
determined.
Deserves a nod. First time around, I thought he deserved a nod. And if there's an injury replacement, definitely should be the top of that consideration chart.
Leticia hoping for wins in games 2 and 3.
2-2. Down and in.
Down low ball.
And that would give the Dodgers a 7th All-Star, which would match the Phillies. The most in baseball.
Full count to Marsh.
Phillies set a franchise record with their 7.
Fouled off.
Quite accomplishment for Mookie to make it at shortstop.
Yeah.
Yes, the bat was a loud part of it, but if he was just a butcher at short, he wouldn't have made it.
Well, who knows?
He was more than solid.
But maybe with his recent work, he will.
Tell me you're streaming on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Miss Shelby. Yes, I am.
That's right. The 8th pitch. Marsh
Crushed.
with a charge to right field.
Good night.
Deep and gone.
The Phillies put a 10 spot up on the Dodgers.
Double digits. Brandon Marsh with his 8th home run of the year. Philadelphia now in front 10-1. That was a lengthy
Ghosty in the
battle between
house.
Marsh and Peterson. Just hung there for him.
Little cutter or four-seamer with little action to it. He didn't miss it.
I was kind of wondering about him the other day as well, Bostrom, but I mean, I don't want to give up anybody for him.
3rd home run of the game for the Phillies.
I mean, unless we get Lux out of here and Biggio, but I'm telling you, they're going to come after Outman. They're going to target Outman. They're going to target Vargas. They're going to target Knack. I don't know if I would throw it in on the year, Joe, but I hear what you're saying. I don't think you just cash out on the year. I think you just keep giving it your all and see what happens.
Like it's just the speed of the game to keep the game beautiful.
I don't know. Maybe we need a break.
To enjoy baseball. I am so glad that the pitch clock has been involved.
All strikes.
It could get really bad when you get a game like this and the pitcher starts walking around the mound and kind of delaying. The hitters want to hit, but the pitcher doesn't want to quite throw yet. Trying to reboot the computer a little bit. That pitch clock keeps at least the pace of the action going. I think you see that in the NBA with the 24-second clock. You know, the guys, they can't come down and it doesn't get lazy. You don't go into that four-corner offense when you have a bad team, but you want to keep the game low scoring.
It is until you get to like the last 3 minutes of quarter, or especially the 4th quarter of the game, and then
all the fouls.
And it takes an hour.
Yeah.
He's a big fan of you.
But
yeah, he probably pissed on
2-2 pitch
himself.
from Peterson to Marchand.
Good pitch.
Oh, I'm sorry, dude. I wasn't. Did you really?
Fanatic. He's got to be hot over the dugout there. Holy smokes. There's only been 2 Philly Fanatics ever.
It's an exclusive torch that was passed. Marchand on the 8th pitch. Rips it to the right field corner. His 2nd double, his 3rd hit. So back-to-back Phillies with extra base hits on the 8th pitch from Michael Peterson.
Michael's got the velo. These guys have had to figure it out how to time it up, but they've got a lot of experience against them with all these pitches they've seen. Fanatic likes it.
Chico.
Tommy Lasorda and the Philly Fanatic had quite a few run-ins.
Chico Bale.
How much love lost do you think there was?
There was zero. Publicly,
This was a statement game for the
no
Phillies. If the Dodgers would have won this game, it would have given them something to build on, especially with all their injuries. Yeah.
You got to commit to the bid.
Yeah, Tommy, you know, he loved to be hated in a lot of different cities, and Philadelphia was right there at the top. Here in San Francisco,
Yeah, there's going to be some changes, though.
Threatened to run for mayor of San Francisco just to see how many people wouldn't vote for him.
Ignacio Molina checks in. Here's where we get exposed. We don't have enough pitching.
Four-wheeler of the Fanatic. He used to get on him when he was walking on the roof and cheering, and the Fanatic would put his head into the dugout. Tommy
Key is that the injured Dodgers are not out for the year. They will be back. I don't know if that's determined. New subscriber James Jensen. Welcome to the Berserkers. General Thor, we proud.
San Diego Chicken are the classics for me.
1 on, 2 out, bottom 7.
Foul straight back.
2 strikes on Johan Rojas, number 9 hitter. 7 through 9 tonight for Philadelphia.
What's up, Clayton?
7-4-9.
He's a Chihuahua, Justin. He's just a little Chihuahua. I'm watching him for a week now, I guess.
Bases.
A surprise visit
by a pitch.
from Chico.
9 of 11 plate appearances.
You've mentioned the two-tone uniforms that Bobby Miller had on, Will Smith.
Johnny's got to man up like Harper and take charge, says Freach.
Two-tone uniform for the Fanatic.
Oh,
imagine how hot that is.
Yeah, I do, Jose. I get bored if it's this blowout like this. So, don't you?
Got to have that uniform
Don't
dried
you?
off by tomorrow.
Bounce foul on the left side. Two-out solo home run from Marsh, making it 10-1 Phillies. Marsh on second. Now 1-2 from Peterson. 99 above the zone.
Yeah, my niece dropped him off just minutes before I went online, y'all. Cut it real close. I bet Chico's wondering where the COO is. Facts. He's really going to be wondering around bedtime. Because he don't really like me a ton either. He don't really like me an absolute ton, but I think given
really
no other choice
because the Phillies have had
for the next 2 days,
two-out RBIs.
He'll be like, all right, let me give this guy a chance.
In the dugout.
Appreciate it, Shelby. Let Kevin Biggio pitch his Bosher. Oh, man, hit this guy. Up high off the hand. Reminiscent of Mookie. Takes a knee.
Pitch got away from Peterson.
Yeah, I don't think it was on purpose, but it's going to come across
wrist.
in the other dugout. Like
Up higher than Mookie. Up higher. Right arm.
While this is happening, Rob Thompson, athletic trainer, checking on Rojas. Dave Roberts has marched out of the Dodger dugout toward the mound.
I knew it. This is Leticia.
Back right wrist forearm.
Yeah. Oh.
Peterson got the first 2 outs.
Ignacio says the Dodgers are going to start to fall here. The pitching is going to fall apart. Too many pitchers hurt. Not enough offense.
A home run from Marsh, double from Marchand, and then now a hit by pitch from Rojas. And Peterson approaching 35 pitches.
Yeah, that's kind of a big if, Samarobe, I think.
Here's some boos
All right, so they pull out this pitcher after he hit him to the boos of the Philly fans.
2 on and 2 out at the bottom of the 7th.
They go to a commercial break. I mean, I think a lot of it's going to hinge, y'all, on does Kershaw come back with any oomph to him at all? And does Yamamoto get back? Time for Freddy to call a players-only meeting and kick a little ass, or this thing could go off the rails. Look at the Yankees and how fast they've fallen, says Joe. He does, Foster. That's exactly what he does. Only if he sees me, if I surprise him. If I surprise him, then he growls at me. But if he sees me coming, then he just kind of looks at me. Leah has checked out, says Rhodes. Val, he's going to try to have all the COO's attention when she gets home. He's going to say, move away, Uncle Val. Facts. I got a busy weekend, too, y'all, with these games. I got to help my mother move out of her apartment. Gonna have a yard sale. The Yankees are playing lazy because of their slump. Roberts cannot allow that to happen, says O. Never like to see injuries. Fact. You put her to sleep again, says Rhodes. Thanks, buddy.
Exclusive tumbler presented by UCLA Health. Visit Dodgers.com/promotions for more details.
All right, so they got guys on first and second now for 2 outs. All right, it's going to be Kike Hernandez pitching for the Dodgers.
Michael Peterson was removed from the game by Dave Roberts. And so now you have Kike Hernandez with Doc. Talking with 2 members of the crew. Here. I think Kike's looking to warm up, perhaps. Remember, here we are in Philadelphia. His only career pitching appearance as a position player was here at Citizens Bank Park for Kike. It was back in July of 2019.
Hernandez doesn't exactly look thrilled.
So it's
an 8-run deficit at least. Any time in the game, you're allowed to bring a position player in. I don't know what the umpires are saying to Dave Roberts that took such a long discussion.
Double checking the rules? Is that, I mean, okay. The Doc's reaction seemed to indicate, like, yeah, this is that's what I'm saying, but okay. So Gavin Lux will take over at short where Kike was. Austin Barnes now playing second base.
Barnes at second.
Kike Hernandez for the second time in his career.
Hernandez on the bump.
Will take the mound. His career's pitching line. Third of an inning.
TQ where Chico is a Chihuahua.
Runs, 2 walks.
A Chihuahua.
That 1 home run allowed to.
I would go get him, but Thor is laid out at my feet.
Well, the Dodgers lose their DH, but their pitcher is a hitter.
Good night, Gracie, says Tony Amama. Have a good night, girl.
That, all of a sudden,
have a good night. Philly fans are thugs by nature. Real treat, if you know what I mean, says Joe. I like Joe.
Editors and John Boy scrambling to unearth that footage of Blues home run against Kike Hernandez.
Rojas on first base, y'all. So he did not come out of the game. That's going to bring up Schwarber.
We can't show the footage because Kike came dangerously close to an FCC violation with his windup. I'll leave it at that. You can find it on the interwebs. He was loosening the hips. 2 on, 2 out, bottom 7.
What are they talking about?
Kike Hernandez.
49 mile an hour fastball outside edge to Schwarber. No, well, no.
Popped him up.
Popped up. Hernandez says, I got it. Makes the catch.
We're laughing to get through the pain.
Exactly.
Going to the 8th.
Listen to every MLB game.
We're still here. We're still here. That's slower than batting practice pitches, says Goins. All right, 2,600 views, 111 likes, y'all. This is going to be our lowest viewed stream of the year. And in just a minute, you're going to get some ads. Is that my mom's pup? No, my niece. My niece. No, my mom's dog is Rocky. Getting rid of Schwab's is great tonic for what ails you, says Joe. The view stream count mirrors the game itself. UFO, ever the optimist, we're only 2 grand slams and a solo home run from tying this game up. Let's get it. All right, Thor's out, y'all. I'm going to try to see if I can get Chico. I don't like my chances, though. Stay Thor. What you think? What you think? Say hi to the peoples. What you think, buddy? Huh? What you think about these peoples?
It was a punching bag.
Push this button right here.
As you say that, we welcome you back to a 10-1 Philly lead, top of the 8th inning. Andy Pages leading off for the Dodgers.
Is it the 8th inning already?
Already? What do you mean already?
I saw that. What you think, Chico? What you think? Andy Pages. Who did Pages piss off that he didn't get into the game till just now? Ground ball, short.
One hop, Sosa plays it.
They get him.
Hi, Grandma.
Well, the home show here has a lot of field mics, and some of the Phillies
fans
like
put me down
really loud. And even the TV audience.
No, I think Chico, his family, they're
we turn down some of those field mics. We'd rather
Diamondback fans, I think.
The announcers and not the fans.
T-Mac, Tom McCarthy, John Kruk, Kieran Hatcher, part of the
Are
crew.
you camera shy?
Philadelphia. Hey, Gavin Lux.
Hey, Lux, base hit. Left field.
I said earlier, we need a Gavin Lux hit.
Yep.
And there it is, because he was 0 for his last 21.
That's the handsomest Chihuahua I've ever seen since Breach.
Average was hovering.
When you're
around
playing against
200,
other
so
professional
keep it
players,
above.
this is going to happen at times. Let's go Dodgers. Thanks for what you do, Valhalla. No problem, Phil. You know it's bad when the commercials are more entertaining than the games. Lockhart.
So he just stayed put, basically.
Everybody else has scrambled.
It's Miguel Vargas up, Chico. Can you say Miguel Vargas? Huh? Can you say Miguel Vargas? Two balls, no strikes. 2 balls, no strikes, buddy. 2 balls, no strikes. Ground ball.
Third. Whit Merrifield just into the
2-1.
Second for one, and the
1-2. Philly double play.
in the middle of the eighth. Dodgers trail by 9.
You love the players. You love the game. See ya. Now you can own baseball greatness.
He's adorable, says Shelby. Val and Chico, what a team, says Theo. I would sit with him, says Shelby. Listen, I think if we wanted, y'all, they would let us have Chico. They would let us have him if we wanted him. But I think the COO wants another big dog. Need some AI Chico for future streams, says T. Kubler. What's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? You little knucklehead. I love dogs, y'all. What? No. I don't like the way you... I don't know, y'all. I didn't like that look. I thought he was thinking, if I bite this sumbitch right on his nose, I bet you he'll put me down. No, I think he's a Diamondback fan, Leticia. He does have pretty eyes, doesn't he, Shelby? I didn't like the stare, though. I didn't like the focus there. Hiko looks like he's going to rip your face off at any given moment, says Goins. That's what I was feeling. That's what I was feeling right there at the end. He was like, I've been up here. I've been good. Now put me down.
/promotions.
Put me down, you son of a bitch.
Updating career line for Kike Hernandez.
Hernandez back out there. Almost hit old dude in the head.
Oh, yeah. He's got to take back his home plate. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's my zone inside. With Merrifield into the game. 52.
Turning it up.
This was Trey Turner's spot.
His ears perked to Shelby.
The bench.
This is what's known as staying below hitting
Zubadin.
Merrifield in the air, left field, hooking toward the pole, and left of it foul.
Ooh, almost hit it out.
Now, Kike has an excellent arm. We all know that, right?
He's probably happy we're losing, says Leticia.
Turn it up a notch.
Val, don't worry about the Chico stare. I get that from my wife all the time, says Summer Ove.
Came in back in 2019. He was instructed, hey, do not let it loose.
Yeah, you don't want him to hurt his arm. Yeah. So he's throwing the knuckleball.
On the ground.
Ground ball.
Stop on the line.
Scooped up by Taylor. What a play.
Very nice. And, of course, they were playing him to pull.
Yes.
They weren't guarding the line for extra base hits.
Hey, there haven't been many highlights from the Dodgers tonight, Earl. That's one.
It sure is.
What a play by Taylor.
Play all over the field. You can flash the leather no matter where you put him. Nice job by Kevin Biggio to pick up CT.
Chico does have that Phillies fan kind of look. They all have beady eyes, says Theo.
Oh, CT.
CT3, line drive. What a play again. 2 in a row.
When your position player is throwing knuckleballs and it's right-handed hitters coming up, and we will have a third right-handed hitter for CT to deal with here in a minute. There's a vacuum
backhanded
right now.
Vacuum shot.
The all-star Alec Boehm.
This ball hit center field. Outman on his horse makes the catch.
For Kike Hernandez. That's all I got.
What did Obe say? I get that from my wife. CT3 doing that damn thing, says Joseph. Taylor all-star replacement. All right, tomorrow's game, y'all. Tomorrow's game. Yes, I'm going to do it again. Even though I didn't get much love today. Tomorrow's game is going to be a 4 o'clock start. So a little bit later, a 4 o'clock start. And then the Thursday game is a 3 o'clock start. So they're all staggered for some weird reason. $113 likes, just shy of 2,700 views. I think we found our third baseman, says Nufo. Val, you might just have to start watching the WNBA, says Taz. Mike and Jerome, well, man, the Dodgers can't do anything. Well, we can strand runners on base with the best of them. Strand runners on base. My husband tells me if your eyes could kill me, I'd be dead. I know. You're a Latina, Leticia. You're a Latina. That comes in the Latina starter pack.
The base is loaded.
Angry eyes.
Grand slam in the 4th inning. As the Phillies put up 9 runs.
It's 4 p.m. your time.
Miller.
Correct, Justin. Correct.
Lead 10-1.
Appreciate it, David. We'll see you soon, buddy. Again, thank you so much for the care package, buddy. I love it. Sorry that Don didn't get shook.
The grand slam opened up the game.
My first Brooklyn Dodger bobblehead, y'all.
The replacements in.
My first Brooklyn Dodger bobblehead.
The starters.
And the lone run of the game. This man's responsible for it.
We're a long way from playoff ready. Facts.
With 2 out in
Facts.
the 5th inning. First long ball in Dodger blue. That you got the defensive plays by Chris Taylor at third the last inning.
Well, Roberts returned to LA after this road trip.
4 outs on the mound. It drops his career
I see those
ERA
eyes of my daughter-in-law too, says Leticia.
81.
A swing and a miss by Biggio.
Yeah, 8-1.0.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
To 16.17. So.
Leticia going to end up on True Crimes Channel tonight, says Joseph. Down low ball.
Well, the other great defensive play I thought was
James Outman,
but Miggy Rojas.
Oh, yeah.
To get Bobby Miller off the mound with the bullet up the middle, and then Miguel Vargas when the ball got lost in the sun early on.
And that was an adventure.
Yep.
2-2 to Biggio.
2-2. Yeah,
fouled off.
The issue today, all the things that we are highlighting on the defensive side of the ball.
Yankees lost again. That's crazy.
Out of reach.
That is crazy.
So the Dodgers entered
what is the Yankees issue, y'all? Is it pitching as well?
Going into the Bronx to face the Yankees, because of course it's Dodgers and Yankees, but Dodgers and Phillies. You got Phillies, the best record in baseball, best team in the National League. The Dodgers right behind them, perhaps a battle to get closer to the #1 seed. In the
Ground ball.
Biggio grounds out. This series opener fell flat of hype and expectations. That is for sure.
He's behaving today, so I'm not mad, says Leticia.
Access Sportsnet Dodgers, John Hartung, James Loney, Adrian Gonzalez. Gonna hang out with you.
Valhalla Latinas could hate a lot, but they know how to love.
You know
oh, absolutely, Jose. Absolutely, bro. You don't need to tell me. Ground ball, Barnes, base hit. You cannot stop Barnes.
Twice.
That's right.
In one night. And got 2
So
hits.
Barnes, 2 base hits since he pinch hit for Ohtani. Will Smith coming up.
For Will Smith. Is
Boone gone tomorrow or the day after?
Yeah, given the
I think Boone's got the same thing Roberts has. He's got support of the people with the money, with the purse strings.
I'm getting a look from Dr.
Down low
Krajewski
ball.
like he didn't pinch hit for Shohei Ohtani twice. You can only pinch hit for him once.
Yes.
He doesn't re-enter the game, and then he hits for him again.
Well, by the time that story gets to the great-grandchildren of when Austin
Smitty 1 for 3
the
tonight.
rules will have changed. Yes. 2-0 to Smith.
Inside ball.
Austin will get to the point where I actually pitched in the game, too.
It's always next year, says Newfo. Rizzo and Stanton got
And I
hurt
played
about a
short,
month
and that would be
ago,
the
and their
truth.
hitting
So
has gone to
as
shit
your
since. They're
grandfather, you can
designated to
just
hit
kinda
homers and
weave things
outscore
in
other
for-
teams, and
don't
their
let the
hitting has
truth
gone
get in the
to
way of a
shit
good
since
story,
the
never.
injuries.
Will Smith turns on a
Smitty
ball
rips
left
it.
field. Marsh not going to get
There we
it.
go. Bounces it off the wall in left field. Barnes to third.
For second base.
And Smitty goes for 2 and gets punched out.
It's well hit to left field.
2 away. They throw out Smitty at second.
Just well played by Marsh either way.
How do they throw it to second and Barnes doesn't score?
Karam, and then a fantastic job of getting the ball back in the infield accurately. You see this, he just lines it right up.
Hare hands
This
it off
is
the
a
wall.
very
Marsh,
strong,
and then a
accurate
one-hop throw. Perfect. Nice tag applied.
You
And
definitely don't
Smitty.
want to make that out if you're Will Smith at second base, but you can see why he attempted it, but you can also see that maybe it was a little uncalled for.
Hernandez with 2 outs.
Now the pitcher, Kike Hernandez.
Pitchers don't
High
hit
ball. I
anymore,
thought
but
I set a record the other day getting off the stream. I might beat that today.
at some point.
Want to say goodnight, Gracie. Thank you to the moderators. Thank you to the Berserkers and the V-Homies. We'll be back tomorrow for more Dodger Baseball. From me, the COO, General 4, Chico.
Three-0.
3-0. Call strike.
And tomorrow, game 2 will be on ESPN.
They walked him. Free base.
Stone starting for the Dodgers.
All right, Stone on the rubber tomorrow.
Sanchez has been terrific. I mean, the Phillies staff as a whole has been outstanding.
Looking to bounce back. CT3 up with runners on the corners.
And one more out to work with.
I'm not going to read that, Justin.
Phillies indifferent about that.
Robert Prado. Have a good night, everyone. Are you leaving? I'm about to, Joe. Jose, I'm about to. I want to be like he's out. Valhalla Sports Dog off the air. Outside ball. Thank you to both Mr. Yee and Catalano for the care packages today. They're awesome.
We'll be back with you on Thursday for the series finale. Hopefully,
Swing and a miss.
On the line when we rejoin you here on Sportsnet LA.
Yeah, happy birthday,
Noah
Theo.
will start
Happy
for the Phillies.
birthday, dude.
Their 1-2 punch.
I guess you're going to be with us during the week, but
tomorrow, but I'm definitely looking forward to
I know you're looking
broadcasting the
forward to
game on
that
Thursday.
vacation there, man.
And hopefully you're right. That's the rubber game of the match.
Here we go. Hit to short. To first.
And that's going to do it for this series.
And that's it. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Phillies win game 1 of 3. 10-1.
The largest defeat
Have a
of the
great
Dodgers
rest of your night.
This year, the 9 runs.
Valhalla Sports
Second
Talk
largest was back
is off the air.
against- Oh, who was it against? Arizona on July 3rd. Boy, they've got to respond and hopefully can win the next 2 and win this series.
So that'll do it for this series opener. We'll fix that.
Kings